What's happening, everybody? Give me 1 second. We're going to bring somebody else. All right, here we go. Now we all together a little bit. Chris is going to be here with us in just a second. I think he had to just restart his computer. Sometimes updates hit you. You got to restart it. You know, all that fun damn stuff with technology. Appreciate everybody rocking with us, man. We're going to have a fun one. We got a ton of stuff we're going to go over. We got some rumors. All right. Oh, hold up. Before we get really started, and we back at it. There we go.
Let's get it.
Now we here. All right. Hey, how's everybody feeling? I'm going to say what's up to the chat here in just a second, but hey, we're going to kick this thing off. We're going to talk about some trade rumors, right? One, Justin Jefferson's name been thrown out there. We're going to talk about that. Obviously, we're going to take we wanted to make a right turn, and all the rumors decided for us to take a left turn. And all of a sudden, now we're hearing about rumors of Maxx Crosby. So we're going to talk about Maxx Crosby. We definitely want everybody in the chat to kind of give us your take as well on it. But we're also going to bring back a segment. If y'all rocked with us last offseason, in the offseason, sometimes information gets repetitive. Sometimes it goes a little bit dead when it comes to information and just news that gets out there. And so what do? We have a little bit of fun. So something non-Raider related, we do a little start 'em, bench 'em, cut 'em. A lot of people liked it back in the offseason. We're going to replicate it. We're going to do it again. We're bringing it back. I'll give you more details when we get into it. We're going to add a little wrinkle into it, and we're going to have a little bit of fun. So definitely for you guys that rocked with us in the last offseason and enjoyed it, again, there's going to be a little bit of a wrinkle that's going to add a little more fun to it. So definitely appreciate everybody rocking with us. I'm going to hit up the chat here in just a second. But got to say what's up to my guys in the Raider War Room, man. Got Chris Peck Show Podcast as well as The Severe Raider. I'm 805 Raider, Real Talk Raider Nation. Let's go to Chris first, man. How you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Chilling. My show with my guys, man. So and we got a lot to talk about. You know, Raider fans going crazy right now. So, you know, they're poor Maxx. They don't like these rumors. So it's always good to talk about it, though.
It's poor Maxx, and I am gonna live on this Clint Kubiak side as long as I possibly can until the Maxx Talks comes up. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy the weather on this goddamn side.
You better do the Maxx Talk at the end, man. Get all your likes and thumbs up and double taps and all that. And then they're gonna realize you don't know ball.
Exactly, right?
Yeah. I'm ready for those comments. All right, Severe, what's going on, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Look. The promise is coming to fruition. We laid out the destiny early on. We said this was written and is coming to pass. Like, people get used to it. And people in denial. They're going through the stages of grief right now, right? It's denial, you know, like that's the stage they're in right now. Then they're gonna be mad. Oh man, y'all just some haters, y'all don't know nothing. Y'all all the time. Y'all always want to trade our best players. That's coming next. The first is that's not happening, and then it's the y'all haters. Y'all always want to trade our best players, and then it's gonna be the bargaining. So, but why would y'all do that? Why would y'all even want to do that?
What happened to Khalil Max? You see what happened with Khalil?
Then it's gonna come the acceptance stage. You know that now this will be the grief and then the acceptance. You know, and it's all coming. Watch, we're going through the stages right now.
We are, without question.
During the acceptance, that's when the smear campaign is going to come back. Oh, he wasn't that good anyway.
He was always hurt. He's like,
it's going to happen as soon as the talks really start to get deep into it. Next thing you know, they're going to throw out the stats. Well, he only had double-digit sacks for this amount of years, and he was injured, so it's okay. That's what's going to happen. But we're going to dive into it without question. I'm gonna give my guy Chris the honors. We start some chats, man. Say what's up to the chat, big dog.
All right, let's get it, man. Let's see. Got my boy Raider Travis in the building. What's going on, Trav? What's happening? Got Silver and Black Radio Podcast. What's going on? He said, "Let's effing go for sure." I'll see. Got Dixon in the building. He said, "Trading Maxx is better than trading back first overall pick."
Trade first overall pick.
I would change that Pac-Man mouth to a plus sign.
Plus.
Pac-Man
mouth. Let's see. 1213157. What's going on? Appreciate you coming through. Got my boy Isaiah in the building. Salute. Got Cobain in the building. Raider Trav, I am always late. I can't help it. John Fallon in the building. What's going on? Raider Bart in the building. He said Raider Bart in the crib, rocking with the gentleman for sure, man. Appreciate you. Got Myra Jeezy in the building. He said Chris didn't pay the boneless wings Wi-Fi bill. That's true, man. My Wi-Fi is struggling out here, man. Struggling.
Chris was looking up the resort fees to go visit some of Myra's cousins.
Checking out one of the provinces out there. Oh man,
crashed his computer.
Oh yeah, for sure. Got Big Luck in the building, man. He said people need to start saying it with their chest. Tired of rumors.
Hey. Jay Glazer, he said it with his chest like a mug.
He said it's going to
get more chest. He was Dolly Parton on that thing. You don't get more chesty than that.
Put some D's on it. Oh man, he said I think Max stays. This is talk every year with him. Hey, Max ain't happy. Max ain't happy.
I wouldn't be happy about that.
And he made it clear. And this is the first time he really made it clear he wasn't happy, to be honest. Before, he was always being PC, saying what he's supposed to. But he knows when he says things, the rumor mill is going to go.
Exactly.
Yeah, for him, the stuff that he's been saying.
You know what, Chris? But don't even worry about it. Just one sit down with the charisma monster that is Clint Kubiak. It's gonna smooth.
I saw some clips
all over.
I saw clips of Clint Kubiak on the coaching field, man. It ain't that bad. It's different from
that is orchestrated. That's orchestrated. Look, everybody bring that up. And look, know what I refer to?
It don't matter.
Bring up those same clips of Josh McDaniels on the coaching field. Bring up the same clips of Josh McDaniels. He was out there joking and having a good time and dapping and high-fiving and all that. He was bro-hugging people. The Raiders must be doing great.
It don't matter. As long as it sounds okay, I'm good with it. God damn it.
805 is riding this wave, ain't he? He's riding that wave.
Right, look, he can ride. Look, I ain't mad at him. He's nice over there, man.
Yeah.
He got air conditioning.
Oh man, Ivette in the building. He said, "Let's talk about Max rumors. Why do we have to go through this yet again? Let's go war room for sure. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. SoCal in the building. What's going on? Got what's that? TK in the building. What's going on? You say the guy that stated it knows Max, so it could be credible. I mean, he does know Max. He has a relationship.
Jay Glazer.
Yeah,
I'm talking about it.
Yeah,
for sure. Let's see. Got Amira. Thank you for being a member for 15 months. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna pay some extra pesos over there in your home country and make sure that money goes far. I'm gonna buy a goat or something. Never mind. Salute to Amira.
That goat gonna get cooked that night,
ain't it? Oh man, let's see. L11. He said, "Yo, salute, fellas. Appreciate it." Hey, Dixon, that's true. That's what we've been trying to say. Max ain't on the same timeline as this rebuild.
Yeah,
we that's what we've been saying before. A lot of other people have been saying it. So I'm glad
we're gonna go through it too. We're gonna take a look at it.
Big Luck in the building. He said, "I want Max as long as he wants to be here. If he really wants to go, let him go for sure." Let's see. If we get the DC Swartz, keep Max. He'll be happy. If we don't get a DC, Max likes. Get the most you can now, but Max wants to be a Raider. We'll see.
I don't care where he want to be or what DC we got.
What's best for this team?
If we getting 2 first-round picks and a couple mid-rounders, bro, I'm sorry, Max.
Right.
Sorry, brother.
Right.
If we get
Sun
3,
Goddess in the building. Sun Goddess. Salute.
In the building. Shout out to you.
All right, so let's get into it, man. We definitely got a couple things we're going to talk about. We're saying what's up to the rest of the people in the chat, man. We definitely appreciate y'all. Do us a favor. Double tap that screen. Hit that like button. Also, hit that sub button if you want to get included in the chat. We're going to do a little something.
Cool.
We're going to do that. Start them, bench them, cut them. We're going to have a little bit of fun, but there's going to be a little twist to it. We're going to have a little bit of fun with this. So we definitely appreciate it. We'll be rocking. But if you want to get included in the chat, hit that sub button. Double tap that screen.
Dre talking. Dre, they going to come at you too, bro.
They going to come at him.
But you're the one that told us about
Lampkin,
so you might get a pass. You might get a pass.
That is true.
You get a pass.
Good old Willie Lamp. We're gonna find him We're gonna find our own Willie Lamp.
Find a new Lamp.
That process.
We got some people that put us up on the page. They put Willie Lampkin, Teddy Buchanan is another one they put us up on. Buchanan was a baller too.
Yeah. Yep. Now we got a fire chat.
People are coming through. So let's do this. Let's kick this off first. let's kick this off first. All right. Couple rumors. The first one we're going to talk about, they're already throwing Justin Jefferson out there, right? And one of the reasons why they're doing it, all right, so one thing I will preface is we got the number 1 overall draft pick, right? So we run the draft. We are going to kick this thing off, and whatever happens, whether it is Mendoza, whether it's a trade back, whatever it ends up being, right? We control that number 1 overall draft pick. And so one thing that we have to kind of keep in mind in addition to that is we also got word that we're going to have in excess of $300 million in overall cap space coming to hit the NFL teams. You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be a lot of cap space going on. You can also kind of throw into this scenario. We're going to talk about Maxx here in a second. But you can also throw into this scenario. If you do trade Maxx and the team that takes Maxx actually takes on his contract, that frees up in upwards of about $26 to $27 million in cap space. So just keep that in mind. All right. But there's going to be an excess of $300 million coming our way. We have the second most salary cap space going into the 2026 free agency. And so when we talk about this next player that, again, rumors are kind of just hitting, and rumors are going to continue to hit until free agency and the draft kicks off. So we're going to address some of them. So with that being said, the one thing we want to ask the chat, let us know. I'm going to throw it to my guys. We're going to kind of see what they think is Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson's kind of getting thrown out there as a potential trade target for our Las Vegas Raiders. Again, I have no clue whether or not Justin Jefferson is disgruntled if he wants out of Minnesota. I haven't heard any reports that he wants out of Minnesota. Chat, let me know real quick. Severe Chris, have you heard anything of Justin Jefferson wanting out of Minnesota?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Neither have I. So,
yeah.
Again, rumors are rumors. Okay.
Unless you don't want to play with JJ. I mean, that's the only thing I can think about.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him on that one.
Right.
But they fired that GM, so the next GM he ain't got no ties to just JJ McCarthy, so he won't hesitate to move off of him.
That's a fact.
Exactly. So, again, the only reason why we bring it up is if we do draft Mendoza and you do want to match him up with the true number 1 receiver, because we need a number 1, you got some draft capital. Who knows if you move on from Maxx and you attain more draft capital, you got the second most salary cap space. So remember what happened with Josh McDaniels. We bring in Josh McDaniels, an offensive-minded head coach, and what ends up happening? We go get Devonta Adams. So it's not out of the realm of reality that you could go after a true number 1 receiver when you have an offensive-minded head coach and the resources that we have to potentially go get one. So this is the only reason why we want to go ahead and bring it up. So chat, let us know. Do us a favor. Hit the hashtag Raiders. Is Justin Jefferson somebody that you would want to bring in? So I'm going to kind of bring us back up to the big screen, but I will put the banner up so everybody knows what we're talking about. So chat, hit the hashtag Raiders. Let us know if you would want to bring in Justin Jefferson. So I'm going to throw it to Severe first, man. Thoughts? Would you consider, with everything all the resources that we have, would you consider bringing in a Justin Jefferson?
Oh, most definitely. I mean, he is a guy he fits the timeline. He has a game that will work well with Fernando Mendoza. And I think he has a personality where some of the other top receivers in the league, the way they would handle Mendoza may not be what's best for Mendoza's, his confidence. Especially he seems like, I don't want to say fragile person, but he seems like a guy that he will kind of get tucked into a corner if there was like a George Pickens that was like just berating him all the time, or like a Jerry Jeudy, just on his neck all the time. And Justin Jefferson, he's not that kind of guy. So I think like the personalities there will match well. The games there will match well. I think he fits the timeline of what we kind of want to do. And I also think he has a game that will age well also. So he's not a guy that's going to kind of disappear as he gets older. And as he's almost not Devontae-like, but, that same mold where it's a lot of precision, a lot of route running. He's faster than what you think he is, but, he doesn't have to win that way. So I think his game will age extremely well. And if we trade Maxx Crosby, that automatically opens up that salary cap space to kind of fit him on the team. And with the the salary cap being what it's going to increase to this offseason, I think that only leaves us with more room to bring in a guy like that. And if it's a trade scenario, then that makes things kind of shaky, because I don't know what the compensation will be in terms of a trade for a guy like that. But like, he does fit perfectly with this team.
He does. And Yvette throwing a super chat out there. We definitely appreciate you. Thank you very much for throwing super chats out there. What up, Dominic? What's going on, man? Appreciate you rocking with us. Let's see. John, if Maxx isn't traded by the third day of the new season, he will stay. I think it's got to be early. So we'll talk about Maxx here.
It'll be before the draft, if that would happen.
Before the draft, or because I think as long as I don't think there's a difference between post June 1, pre June 1, all that stuff. But yes, I think it's definitely got to be through the draft, before the draft, because you better include some damn draft capital. But we're definitely going to talk about it.
Sure.
TK's body language this season shows he ain't happy with 9. So we're going to get into. I think you're talking about. You're talking about
JJ
McCarthy.
JJ McCarthy. Yep. Yeah, I don't know how many receivers, number one receivers at that caliber, would be happy with that quarterback play. What up, C. Gabe? What's going on, man? You've got throwing another super chat out there. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Remember, got to double tap that screen. We appreciate you. Chris, thoughts? Justin Jefferson, does he fit?
Oh, no, absolutely. Absolutely. And I think someone like Kubiak would absolutely love him, because, a lot of the things that he did with my man over there in Seattle, he can do with JJ and more. And
Kubiak had Justin Jefferson as a rookie. That's when Justin Jefferson put up this. It was when he put up 1,600 yards.
Oh, yep. Yeah. So
the offense was still 14th in the league, but hey, Justin Jefferson could.
Right. So he'll definitely be able to work with him. If we're going to get someone like Mendoza, that's going to be perfect. And it's only going to unlock Brock. I mean, imagine what Brock can do, at that point. And then if we can get something from Thornton or even Trey, someone that can kind of get down the field and take the top off, that could be, exactly what Mendoza needs, to be quite honest. I'd be all for it, to be honest, because that dude, he's a quarterback's best friend. He's going to be where he's supposed to be. He's a good route runner. Like we're talking about the precision passing. He's going to be on time with his routes and all that stuff. So I think it'll be Mendoza's best friend if we can make it happen.
So let's do this. We got Marcos. What's going on? You're saying no Justin Jefferson, too big of a diva.
What?
I don't know if I can put diva.
He's one of the few that's not.
He's the opposite.
Yeah, I don't put diva on him.
No.
SoCal, just Jefferson is a heartbeat. Bart, bring in JJ. TK, we could have had Jefferson, but we went with Ruggs.
Yeah, look, Ruggs wouldn't have been better than Jefferson. Ruggs would have been a monster.
I think Ruggs would have been a monster.
If whatever happened, we all know what happened. If that does not happen, Ruggs is a monster right now. Ruggs had only been playing football since he was like 15 years old. Like, he stopped playing football. His first game back playing football, varsity level, Alabama offers him. Bro, Ruggs was going to be a monster. A monster.
And I wouldn't say, again, just my opinion, I wouldn't say that Ruggs would be better than Justin Jefferson.
No, I don't think so.
Look, I would not be mad at having Ruggs right now.
No.
Yeah,
based on
based on what we have, yeah. Yeah, but I don't.
Well, even based on what we have, you know what I'm saying? I think Ruggs could have been a top 10 receiver in the National Football.
Oh, for sure.
No, a top 10?
For sure, bro. For sure.
No
way.
Right. Ruggs would be in top 10 for sure. It's not even a question in my mind.
No way.
His athletic profile, because remember, Ruggs was 6 feet. He has like 6 feet and a half. He ran a 4.3, like a 4.32.
No, he's fast as hell, and had bunnies. He hopped.
Bunnies, but he was built. But he was also built. He had a strong build. He wasn't like no frail, fast guy. And the fact that he was still learning to play the wide receiver position, but he had an incredible work ethic. The leap he made from year 1 to year 2, that was crazy. He did that in the NFL. But he was going to be a monster. He was going to be a monster. He was going to be the top 10 receiver for sure.
The one thing I will say,
no way.
The one thing I will say is, in order for him, and for myself, I just thought I had confidence in him to sharpen up his route running skills. Right now, he was a deep threat without question. Right, he was a guy that's going to basically beat you.
Great at that.
He's going to take the top off. He's going to be able to cross you, get across the field. He had to just crisp up just the route running, because that was the difference between him and CD coming into the league.
And know why Ruggs could have did it? What does Ruggs have in common with a lot of these other great receivers that come through the league? What was his background in?
Basketball.
Oh,
he was a hooper.
Yeah.
There's a different level of movement you have to have as
I agree there.
You ever seen a football player trying to play basketball?
Yeah.
But it looks ridiculous.
But the thing is, he can hoop, though. He can hoop, but it's not like he was like a real twitchy hoop player, though. He was just like, he was still one of them dudes that was just like super fast, though. But he wasn't like twitchy, like, you know what I'm saying?
He can still handle the rock. He was shifty.
The hoopers that's like, I don't know.
He was shifty. That's all. Just that basketball background tells me he was going to be able to figure it out at the end of it, because that's all. Like, a lot of these route runners, all they doing is just playing basketball on grass.
That's true.
That's all it is. So just having that background right there with his athletic profile, with the fast, bro, he had more fast twitch muscles than everybody on the team right now. Like, all our team combined right now, he got more fast twitch muscles than all of them.
That's a low bar, bro. That's a low bar. You talking about Jack Besh, bro. You talking about Jack Besh.
But either way, I think it just, in my opinion, like Justin Jefferson, obviously one of the best in the National Football League. I think Ruggs could have been really good. So, but bueno, Mendoza, will pray for Pickens. I don't want Pickens on this team. I don't think we're built for Pickens, in my opinion.
No.
Whoever said Jay Jettis was a diva, bro, you bring Pickens over here.
Pickens is bad.
Right. Oh, my God.
Pickens mentally ain't ready for a rebuild. Like, he's just too pissed off.
He's AB waiting to happen. He's AB waiting to happen, bro. I'm telling you.
I think it's worse. I think Pickens would probably put hands on somebody.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man.
So, Steve Gay, man, throwing a super chat out there. We appreciate you, big dog. You're saying Max and a third for JJ and a fourth or something. That kind of brings me to kind of what my take is on
Max
JJ
and a third.
But here's the thing: if you trade Max, I heard some people like kind of talking about Max earlier in a potential trade with Minnesota, and you bring JJ over here. My thing is, if you want JJ, you're probably going to have to trade Max. You're going to have to get rid of Max some way, somehow. Whether it is you trade with somebody else and you acquire draft picks, because you're going to have to give up draft picks, and you're going to have to give up. If you think Max is valuable, Justin Jefferson is more valuable than Max at this point, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
he's younger.
If you want JJ, you're either going to have to trade Max, and there's a good chance you're giving up Max and possibly like a second or third rounder. I don't know if we're getting anything outside of Justin Jefferson in that trade. I think it's just a swap. We're giving Max and some picks. So if you do want to acquire JJ, then you better be perfectly fine with moving on from Max and acquiring more draft capital, because that's, I think, what you'd end up having to do to continue to build around of Fernando Mendoza if he's the pick at number one.
Now, you think we have to give up a third with him, though?
We may.
I would say a third at least.
Yeah. We might have to give it up
because Max has a damn good contract.
See, but that's why you don't. But that's why the NFL usually don't do player for player trades. That's why it's better situation, as 805 is laying out. You trade Max for the assets, and then you use those assets
what you want
to go after Justin Jefferson.
Correct. That would be the way that I would do it. Is you don't trade Justin Jefferson and Max, right? That's not the transaction. You basically acquire JJ, but then you trade Max to somebody else and get maybe those first rounders back, and then it ends up being an even swap at some point. Yeah. And so that's me. Like, if JJ ended up on this team, man, I'd be excited as all hell.
Oh yeah,
he's a true number one. He's got the contract that it's going to fall in line with how you kind of want to grow and progress this team.
Yeah,
but that means you move on from Max. And in my opinion, we'll talk about Max. I'd be okay with that, in my opinion. So what's going on? What is that? Jefferson wants. Okay. Who put that out there? Hold on. I can't see it. Kenny. I don't know. That's a good one. Maybe we'll talk about a little bit of Mendoza later on. So again,
we're gonna do that. Yeah, 805. Enjoy your time in the sun.
Yeah.
Enjoy your time in the sun,
right
brother.
How's everybody like Clint Kubiak? Hit that like button if you like Clint Kubiak.
Double tap the screen if you like Clint.
I like it. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. Let me kind of go down. Let me see if anybody else. SoCal, you're saying JJ unfollowed Jefferson. Did he? I don't know if you're just joking around. But that'd be wild if you did.
That's crazy.
Talking about a diva. Sheesh.
Exactly.
Right?
Bro, you have no right to. That'd be like me unfollowing, like, I'm gonna follow Maxx Crosby. This guy. I don't give a damn.
You're Tyree Wilson. You're Tyree Wilson and following Maxx Crosby.
Like, bro, go somewhere, bro. You wasn't fit to follow me in the first place.
Right.
Let's see. All right, Bart, you're saying you hit the hashtag Raiders. Appreciate you. Let Max go, trade him to a contender, and let's get what we can for him now. Okay, you hit me with the Max talk. I'm just looking to see.
They're pulling you in, man. They're pulling you in.
Yep. All right, so man. Okay, I scrolled a little too far up. Yvette throwing another super chat out there. We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Yvette is holding it. She the MVP today. She holding it down.
She is without question. Let's see. Jex Raider wouldn't mind trading Maxx Crosby. He's on his third knee surgery. Okay. Make sure you hit us back with that comment when we talk about Max. I'm just going to see if there's any more Justin Jefferson.
I see one right here. We got seven son. My thing with Jefferson is that the moment it didn't start going perfect with McCarthy, he was trashing his quarterback and wanted out. It was ironic about that.
I ain't hear
what's ironic. What's ironic about that is the moment it didn't go well with Geno Smith, Raider fans were trashing Geno Smith and wanted him gone. Like, isn't ironic how that works out, right? Like it says it's bad for he's a diva for doing that, but it's okay when the math ain't mathing with that. Like, I didn't see him trash.
I didn't
like, was he like overly complimentary to him? I mean, I wouldn't have been. Like, his play, he had some historically bad quarterback play. I mean, I'm not going to compliment the guy after that. You know, maybe he should have offered words of support, possibly. But like, he was all time bad. He got his GM fired. Like, the GM just got fired, and they did all that they could to distance themselves from JJ McCarthy, saying that essentially the reason he got fired is because they wanted to keep Sam Darnold, and he fought to keep JJ McCarthy. So like, that tells you all you need to know about what the regime and what the fans think about JJ McCarthy is that their justification for firing a GM. I want to say the GM that drafted Justin Jefferson, if I'm not mistaken. But their justification for getting rid of that dude was that he wanted to keep JJ McCarthy. Like that says it all right there.
So what up, Herman? What's going on, man? Appreciate you rocking out with us. We got Gridnard Apex, man. Is this ECG?
No.
ECG, is this you?
I don't know. I think they changed their name to like Scout something. It was funny because I was on Twitter and they put a tweet out there, and I cooked them, and I was like, oh damn. Like, I looked at who was following him.
Same old takes. The same old takes.
So
I was like, man, I went bad. I went bad. I was like, man, let me take this down. I went bad.
So just let us know. I'm not sure, because I was on another live and I think I saw you pop in there. So just let them know. Herman, Seahawks didn't have all these weapons at the start of their season, and now they're in the Super Bowl. Not Rashid Shaheed. They had everybody else.
Exactly.
But Rashid Shaheed was traded for. So, but man, we're going to talk a little bit Super Bowl at the very end. I got the odds up. We're going to ask you guys who you got. The odds just kind of uploaded about 5 hours ago, so I got the latest. And so we're going to ask you guys what the odds are and what you guys think. So we'll end it with some Super Bowl talk. So what up, Leo? What's going on, man? Everybody, guys, make sure you guys go check out Cheetah Linus's channel, man. Go hit him up. Always good shit over there, man. And check us all out. Apparently, we're all linking up on Monday. That's what I heard. Heard word on the street is we're all linking up on Monday with Cheeto and Rundown. So
it's gonna be. They trying to pit us against each other. Me and Chris versus you and Rundown.
Yes, I think it's gonna happen. We're gonna have some fun. What up, T4 Graphics? What's going on, man? Appreciate you rocking.
It's not gonna be fun for Clint Kubiak, because I'm about to really dig deep into these stats now. Y'all about to be.
We're talking Justin Jefferson. Hit that like button. Double tap the screen if you like Kubiak.
My guy.
Greg Lura.
At what?
I know.
Oh,
At what?
Healthy Jordan Anderson is a damn good receiver, but I don't know if I'd take him over Justin Jefferson.
He's a top 5 number 2 receiver in the league. Top 5 number 2 receiver in the league. But guess what? He ain't a top 5 number 1 receiver in the league, which Justin Jefferson is. Like,
yeah, unless you got like some strategy behind it, where Jordan Addison's a number 1 and you are a number 2 and you're bringing a number 1, but to take him over to be a number 1. I'm not sure if I can rock with that.
That is saying, like, you know what? All things being equal, give me Pau Gasol over Tim Duncan. Why?
Let's see. Raider 24 Nation, what's going on, man? Appreciate you rocking up with us. Had not been on the channel in a bit, but wanted to tell the nation that Raiders doing amazing. Okay, I think you're always on Jeff's channel. Shout out to Jeff. I think that's your son. Had some medical stuff going on, man. I'm glad. Just everything is doing good, and I hope everything continues on that path, as long as it is going that way, man. Shout out to you, big dog. Okay, so we talked a little Justin Jefferson. Okay, I'm trying to get down here on the chat. We appreciate everybody kind of rocking with us. Double tap that screen. I see hashtag Raiders. Big luck, JJ Cumming. If I'm getting a grill, all right. If you do, big luck, then you got to change up your profile picture. And if we get JJ, you get yourself a grill, and you better put your profile picture up. I want to see it.
For sure.
That'll be good. That'll be good stuff. What up, Chi? I appreciate you, big dog. I see this one. Someone started. Mr. Silver and Black. Mac loves the cryptic speak. And to add to speculation, it's getting old. All right. Someone started this one. Who won this one?
Oh, no. I did.
You started?
Yeah, I did. Well, for one, I wanted to show you that the Twitter comments do show up. That's the reason I really wanted to.
Oh, I got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it does. But salute to you, Mr. Silver and Black, man. If you are on Twitter, which you are, think about coming over to YouTube, man. It helps us with the algorithm and all that. But anyway, he says Max loves a cryptic speak, and to add to speculation, it's getting old. I know a lot of people are feeling like that. You know, a lot of people are feeling like that, but I think it's getting old to him being in his dysfunction. I mean, Max literally gives his everything to this team. I mean, blood, sweat, and tears. I mean, he was hurt in the beginning of the season and was still playing through it. Refused to get surgery. I mean, the guy wants to put it all out on the field. He wants to, but I mean, it's dysfunction. I mean, it is what it is. He wants to win.
He does, and I guess for myself, it's. No player, unless the writing's on the wall, right? Unless it's already kind of out there in the universe, no player really comes out and just says what they really mean and what they really feel, right? Max is going to always say, I want to stay a Raider. I want to be a Raider. I want to finish my career as a Raider. Like, then he's going to go, he'll go behind closed doors and talk to his wife and his best friends and be like, hey, I don't think I'm down for a rebuild. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know if it's cryptic talk. It's just, it's professional athlete talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just kind of how it goes, unfortunately. And so, you know, sometimes they just got to play the game, and that's just kind of how it rolls. Tito, moving on from Justin Jefferson over McCarthy is wild. That's true. That is true.
Wild.
All right, cool. It is. It's East Coast. All right, brother. Appreciate you, man. Okay. Big John in the building.
That's not your name on Twitter. Maybe it is. No, it's not. It's like Scout something on Twitter. Like scout.com, something like that.
So check this out, guys. All right. So we're going to get to the other topics. We're going to talk about Max, so you guys can get all your Max comments in. We're going to talk about that, and at the very end, we're going to talk about Super Bowl a little bit, and if we have time, we'll open it up and definitely answer any questions, or if you guys have something you want to talk about, we'll touch on it for a second. But we're going to have a little bit of fun. If you guys rocked with us last offseason, we do a start them, bench them, cut them. We have some fun, but we're gonna throw a little twist into it on this one. And Severe, this is gonna be news to you a little bit, but I talked to Chris before we jumped on, and this is what we're gonna do. Back in the day, last offseason, we do a start them, bench them, cut them. Okay, what's gonna happen is 3 players will pop up on the screen, and there will be a letter associated to them. It'll be sitting in front of them. All right, and what you're gonna do in the chat is you're going to basically rate them, who you would start, who you would bench, who you'd cut in that order, ABC, CBA, BCA, however you want to do it. And the players that you see, you're rating them at the top of their game, not at the tail end of their career, not in an injured season. The top of their game, the best that they've ever looked. All right. But we're going to add a little wrench into it. Okay. We're going to have a little bit of fun. It's going to show a little bit of appreciation to all of our subscribers, everybody that gets included in the chat. The wrench is going to be 2 players will pop up, and you'll get to chew on that. The third player is not going to pop up, but I'm going to give the chat and I'm going to give my guys an opportunity to guess who that third player is going to be. Okay? And that third player, I'm going to try to, it's a start him, bench him, cut him. So I'm going to try to make that player a very similar skill set, a very similar success rate in the NFL. Okay? Now,
I don't know, but your judge on skill sets ever since your Justin Herbert comment. My
judge on skill set is goddamn amazing. Okay? Because I'm a Clint Kubiak fan.
Justin Herbert is a statue in the pocket.
That's right. Hey, I could throw some curveballs too. God damn it. So, but what's going to happen is I'm going to give you guys about 30 seconds to guess who that third player is. And at the end of that, then you can give me your start them, bench them, cut them. You give them the ABC, the CBA. But whoever guesses it within that 30 seconds, you'll be entered into a giveaway when we go live on Wednesday, March 11th for the start of free agency. And I'm going to track it. So we're going to do this at least once a week, maybe twice, depending on how the news cycle is going. But if anybody guesses the third player in the chat, then you'll be entered into the giveaway on March 11th, the day of free agency. That's the little twist that we're going to throw in there. We're going to have a little bit of fun.
Let's see.
I know. So let's do this. I'm going to go ahead. I got to stop this. I'm going to set it up. So you guys bear with me. I'm going to set this up really quick. For you guys that didn't rock with us before, all right? I'll kind of walk you through it again. We're going to have a little bit of fun. For you guys that rock with us, you guys know the deal. But
double
again,
tap the screen, y'all. Double tap the screen.
Let me go. Let me do this. Bang. Let me go ahead and share it. Let me get us back up on the screen. Hold up. Bang. All right. Hopefully everybody can see it. Do I got a comment up there? Let me take down that comment really quick.
Yeah, my bad. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So remember, start them, bench them, cut them. You don't rate them just yet. 2 players going to pop up on the screen. You can kind of chew on that a little bit. All right. Start to kind of get your mind right on it. And then as soon as that pops up, I'm going to give it 30 seconds. I'm going to hit the word done in all the chats. As soon as the word done is put up in the chat, then I'm not going to accept any more guesses on the third player. Okay. So let me kind of get down to the bottom of the screen. Let's have a little bit of fun, man. Start them, bench them, cut them.
And hold on, before you start, because there was a question by Bueno. He said, "Are they Raider players?" They're not always going to be Raider players. It could be anybody. But we usually try to keep it somewhat within the same like era or position and stuff like that. Yeah. So there's always a common theme.
Shout out to Bueno. Hey, you might be entered anyways just for shouting out my boy Jordan Meredith. God damn it. All right.
Well look, now
this is not the time to get no Jordan Meredith jersey.
No.
Hey, salute to Cheeto. He said he'll donate the jersey for the giveaway. My guy.
There you go. Hey, shout out to you, big dog.
Get all your jerseys from Cheeto, man. He got all the 100%. Fire.
Okay, so I'm going to hit this. All right, I'm going to hit it. 2 players going to pop up. All right, you guys can chew on that, and then the clock starts. When I hit done, then you guys can't guess the third player. Here we go. All right, here's the first 2. Got Corey Dillon on A. Corey Dillon is A. You got Jamal Lewis as C. Now you guys can guess who B is. Okay? Guess who B is. It's going to be the third player. But remember, it's got to be someone that's maybe similar to the skill set of these 2 guys.
I'm going Jerome Bettis. I'm going the bus. Keep it all AFC North on this one.
You know where I'm going?
But he might be too good, though. He might be too good.
Yeah, because you talking about a Hall of Fame. Well, I'm saying
Natron means maybe Natron.
Nah, Natron wasn't that good.
I'm seeing some Sean Alexander's put up in there. I see a Bettis in there. I see an Adrian Peterson.
I think I got it. I'm saying Eddie George.
Okay.
That's nice. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Eddie.
That's a good one.
Silver Facts, I see what you did there. All right, let's see. Bart, you got a Terrell Davis, Curtis Martin. Okay, let's see.
Curtis Martin's a good one, too. Curtis Martin's a good one.
Yeah.
I don't think his game was a little bit different though.
All right, let's
Peyton Hillis
see.
is, but somebody said Peyton. LS. I'm about to block you, bro.
I'm going to give it about 15 more seconds. Guys, get your guesses in. If you guess it right, you're automatically entered into a giveaway that we're going to do on March 11th for the opening of free agency.
I don't know.
You got a Priest Holmes in there. You got a Clinton Portis.
I know what. Mike Allstott.
Oh, Mike Allstott in there. Remember, just hopefully it's similar skill set.
Okay.
TKIC with a Priest Holmes in there. Let's see. Edgerrin James. Okay, let's go. 5 more seconds. Once I type done, we're done.
That's a good one, too.
Oh, yeah, Ricky Williams.
Yeah, I hit Ricky. Edge is good. Edge is good
one, too. Yeah. Edge is a good one.
All right, done. Anything after that one?
Oh, Larry Johnson would have been a good one.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, but
right.
he didn't last long enough though. He was a dog. I mean,
same type of game too.
Penn State, he was a monster.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right, let's get it.
Who is it?
Oh,
I told you.
So check this out.
That was
check this out. I think it was Night Sims. Night Sims got it. Hold up. I got him.
Yeah, he was the first one I saw.
Where'd it go? Hold up. Bang.
Did he say it before me?
Sims. He guessed Eddie George. He got it.
Did he say it before
probably
I did?
Because, the chat is on a delay, so he probably got it before you.
Oh, okay.
So, but as long as anybody in the chat gets it, anybody that guesses it right, you're automatically entered into the giveaway on March 11th. All right. So I'm not going to give out the answer or anything like that. If you just guess it, you're automatically entered in. So Night Sims, I got you. You're going to be entered in March 11th. We're going to have a little bit of fun.
Fire.
I think, he was the only one that said it too. Yeah. He's the only one that said it. Him and Chris.
Fire.
Okay. So guys, let me know. Chat. I'm going to give you a second. Start them.
Steven Jackson was a good guess too. That was a good guess too.
Yeah. So who would you start? Who would you bench? Who would you cut? Chat.
Woo!
Let me know. Severe, Chris, whenever you're ready.
Okay,
man, oh man, I am going. Who?
Yeah, I got mine. I got mine.
Hey, man. Damn, man. Because at their best,
I know.
At their best, it's tough
top
because
of career.
I know
because the guy I want to say was the best. He probably had the worst supporting cast, and by the time he got a good supporting cast, he was kind of up there, man.
Oh.
See,
okay.
man, I'm gonna go ACB, but see, I don't want to.
What?
I'm gonna go ACB. But see,
ACB.
But Eddie George was. I was going to pick Eddie George just because he went to Ohio State,
bro.
Just because he went to Ohio State. But man, Corey Dillon, when he was with the Bengals, he had nobody. He had Achilles Smith as a quarterback.
I know.
And he was cooking. And when he got
Jeff
to the
Blake,
Patriots,
didn't he have Jeff Blake too?
I think he might have Jeff Blake for a little while. So by the time he got to the Patriots, he was old. So we never really got to see. And he was still balling with that supporting cast, still dominating the league,
bro. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. And then we already know what Jamal Lewis did, and Eddie George. Is hard not to put Eddie George up there, but just off talent alone, you're looking at career numbers. Then it's probably it's
just top of their game. Like, who would you start?
Oh, yeah,
you get the best out of them, and who would you start?
Man, see, I'm going ACB, but it's tough because I want to go almost ABC, but I'm going ACB just because I saw Jamal Lewis run for Tucson, bro. I can't block that out of my mind. And I think he put up 2,000 yards in the season.
Yeah, he did. So all right, so we got Rojas, Raymond, what's going on? You got BCA, Big Luck. You got a BCA as well. Jeff, what's going on, man, guys? Hey, guys, go hit up Jeff's channel. I think they might be going live tonight. So definitely check out his live, man. All right, your BAC, East Coast. Let's go. You got BCA, guys. If you guys like definitely some breakdowns of college football and just get to know some names as we enter into the draft, definitely go hit up. It's Gridiron Apex. We know him as ECG. Definitely hit up his channel, man. He'll definitely let you know some names as it relates to college prospects. Isaiah, CBA, John, your ABC. ABC. Okay, let's see. Big John. Big John's in the building. Big John is in the building.
Big John in the building.
He's in
Big
here.
John. Hey, Clint's coming, bro. Clint's coming.
Kubiak.
Yeah.
Double tap that screen.
Oh no. He was the one saying Mendoza wasn't coming, or did he say?
No. He just wants. He kept saying Carroll back.
He was saying Clint wasn't coming. He said Clint was going to back out. He stood on that. Until Clint coaches his first game,
he still ain't gonna believe it.
He don't care if he signed his contract. Until you see him on the sideline with that headset, but it ain't happening, bro.
All right,
bro.
Bart,
Francis the Fifth, you about to get blocked too, bro. Francis the Sixth, you about to get blocked too, bro.
Yeah, he wilding.
7th
If
BAC.
Jinty ever thought about being better than any of these dudes, he better wake up and apologize to football guys, bro.
Let's go. Cheeto BCA. Jason Marshall, what's going on? BCA. Quirk BAC. TK, your BAC as well. All right, Kenny, you got to cut George, bench Lewis, start Dylan. Cut George.
Dylan was a man. People forget Corey Dillon, bro. They only remember Patriots Corey Dillon.
Yeah, Dillon was fire.
They forget. Yeah, they only remember Patriots Corey Dillon. They don't remember Cincinnati Corey Dillon.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, what you got? I'm gonna get some more in after Chris's. What you got?
Bro, I'm saying BCA. BCA. I don't think you realize how cold Eddie was.
Eddie won the Heisman. I remember Eddie.
No, even in the league, the wars he had with Ray. Him.
Yeah.
In fact, I guarantee Ray would probably put it in this order. Ray and Eddie used to have battles. Bro.
They used to get at it.
Battles.
But he had a line though. He had a line.
I mean,
he had a line.
But
he had Aaron McNair, bro.
He was a work. I mean, he was a work. I mean, but Jamal had some dogs too, though.
Jamal had some dogs too. So I'm saying the only person that didn't have no dogs was Dylan.
Dylan didn't have no dogs. He
had nobody.
Yeah. Nah, that's true. No, that's true. But Eddie was just so cold, bro.
Eddie was cold.
He was.
He was one of my favorite players in the league.
Man,
it was him and Kevin Dyson and Steve McNair and Steve Wycheck. Like that was, I loved it, man. I was mad when they lost that Super Bowl to the Rams because I just hate the Rams, but I was mad.
Yeah.
And not Steve Frank Wycheck. I'm Steve Wycheck.
Hey, real quick, Silver and Facts. I see you saying the question is what year? No, it's just at the top of their game.
Top of the game.
Yeah.
Top of the game. So all right, go on, Chris. What'd you go with?
I said BCA.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I like Dylan. I really like Dylan. I really do. And I think for that reason of him not having a supporting cast, it's just you never really got to see him like full potential.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But Eddie was just he was a freak, bro. Eddie was cold, man.
He was a freak.
And as a Michigan fan,
he was like 6'4". He was like 6'5".
Yeah, like
he was the Derrick Henry before.
Bro, he was like 3% body fat. Like Eddie was cold, bro. Eddie was cold.
Yeah. Cold. All right. So I'm gonna get mine in here in just a second. But Isaiah, you got CBA, John, you got ABC, Francis, assist, start George. It's an add to thing. All right. Bart, you got BCA. Let's see. All right, Cheeto, BCA. I might already actually read those off. Okay, Kenny, cut George, bench Lewis, start Dylan. Cool cat, BCA.
You're cutting Eddie though.
Nothing. Chris is disappointed. Chris is the disappointed dad right now.
Cutting
Eddie.
Yeah, cutting Eddie.
He's disappointed.
I'm standing on my square.
And
somebody said that this man they said that Jinty was better than anybody on.
Okay, yeah. That's timeout status. That's what that is. Myra, start Eddie, bench Corey, cut Jamal. Yvette, ACB. All right, let's see. MEs, you got BAC.
Yeah, see, I wanted to keep Eddie though, but Jamal that 2K season, and then he had the rushing record for in a single game too. That's what made it like at the top.
That's a hell of a season. That's a hell of a season.
Yeah,
that's top. Leo's shocked right now. Cut Eddie. Leo's shocked
because Eddie look like he can still suit up to this day. Eddie can suit up right now and be better than Jinty. Eddie can suit up right now. Put some Flexerol on them knees and go out and be better than Jinty today. So osteo biplex in this shake and go out there and cook straight glucosamine.
Oh man.
Man, what up, Jay? What's going on, man? You're at BCA. Guys, definitely go hit up Jay's channel. I think he's going live tonight with Jeff, man. Definitely hit up Jay, man. What up, big dog? SoCal, BCA, Raider Dez. Your CBA, Jamal Lewis went for 2,000 while smoking Black and Milds. No lies detected. No lies detected.
Who was all on his line? He had Jonathan Ogden.
He had dogs, man.
Yeah. He had some. He had
Charles Grant uncle, Jonathan Ogden.
Oh, that's ridiculous. God damn it. Okay. All right. I'm going ABC. I'm starting Corey Dillon. I'm benching Eddie George, and unfortunately I'm cutting Jamal Lewis. I
ain't mad at that.
Yeah, so the only thing is
look. I'm
when you bring up your prime though, but when you bring up prime year or like in their prime, that Jamal, like you said, that
Jamal Lewis. That's the only reason, because like you asked me my personal preference, I would have kept George. He would have been on the bench. But just that I can't ignore what he did that year.
Look, that's fine.
I'm gonna read you off. What you call his numbers. And remember, he did this on a bad team. He 1,130 yards, 4.8 yards per carry as a rookie on Cincinnati.
That's nasty.
The next year, another 1,130, 4.3 yards per carry. The next year, 1,200 yards, 4.6 yards a carry. The next year, 1,435, 4.6 yards a carry. Then he dipped down a little bit in yards to 1,315, still 3.9 yards a carry. Genty ain't imagining that. And then he had 1,300 yards again, 4.2 yards a carry. Then he had an off year with Cincinnati, and then he got then he left for the Patriots, and then he put up 1,635 yards, 4.7 yards a carry. He only had 3 seasons his entire career where he averaged less than 4 yards a carry. 2 of them were 3.9, and the last one was a year before he left the league, and it was 3.5. His last year in the league, he put up 812 yards and 4.1 yards a carry. His last year in the league, and 13 tuds rushing.
But shit, what wasn't he on that Randy Moss though? That Randy Moss Patriots team?
That was 2006. Was he on that team? Nah, that's 2006. So. I don't think he was on that team yet.
He wasn't on that team?
I don't think he was on that team yet. Yeah, bro. Like Dylan was doing
fired.
that. He was doing that
Dylan
he was doing it with, like, Jeff Black was my dog. Because back then he was like one of the only black. Him and Aaron Brooks was the only black quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So I threw for them by default. But like, anyway, look, Kelly Smith is your starter. Did he have what's old boy that went to the Lions? Did he have John Kitna? Oh, come on, dog.
Yeah, he had John Kitna at some point. Yeah.
Come on, he's stamped. I don't want. That's why I don't be hearing excuses for Genty about not having nothing. You talking about generational? This dude put up 4.8 yards a carry.
Oh, here we go. Samir's gonna throw it left. Here we go.
4.8 yards a carry as a rookie. 10 tuds.
That's nasty.
Bro, I don't hear no excuses. Yo, no, he didn't have leash. He didn't have offensive line. Bro, I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it.
All right, so hey, we're gonna wrap this up again. We're just doing one today. Look, if the news cycle is slow, we might do 2, but we're throwing a little twist into it. Again, we'll pick up two of the players. The third one you get to guess. If you guess it right, shout out to 99 Sims. You guessed the third player right. You're going to be automatically entered into the giveaway on March 11th, opening day of free agency. We're going to go live. Luckily, we go live on Wednesdays and Sundays. Free agency, March 11th is on a Wednesday. So definitely tap in. And we're going to be doing this every single week, and we're going to have a little bit of fun with this. We definitely appreciate it.
Facts, Leo. Facts. When 1,000 yards was meant something.
It did mean something.
He did it in 16 games, averaging damn near 5 yards a carry as a rookie. That means something.
That's a good point.
It does. We're gonna go back up to the big screen. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Hey,
chat. Start sticking with me.
For Chris because he got it right.
Yeah, chat. Start sticking with me. I got you, man. I got you, man.
The next one got to involve Kuechly. Let's see what you stick with.
with who? Oh,
Luke Kuechly.
Hey, man. Yeah.
Luke Kuechly. Yeah. I have my Justin Herbert. Okay. All right. Someone's got Luke.
Mine was Mario Williams. I didn't know Mario Williams was nice like that.
it was cold.
Yeah.
I was down playing Marlon Williams. He was nice for a minute. I thought
but hold on with Kuechly though, like you guys were trying to tell me that Urlacher was better though. Like it ain't like I say something too crazy. I ain't say nothing crazy now. Like
you was trying to make trying to make Kuechly look like he was
but no,
Luke
but
Masterson.
Yeah.
He was trying to make Luke Kuechly.
You were downplaying him pretty bad. You were.
It's just compared to like to me he was not up there with Urlacher though. Urlacher was cold.
He right there. Me personally, I put Luke Kuechly over Urlacher. Urlacher.
Luke Kuechly was a bad man.
Luke Kuechly won. They both did though. Luke Kuechly won Defensive Player of the Year. I think Urlacher did too.
Yeah,
but Luke Kuechly was I want to say Luke Kuechly was all pro every year of his career except as a rookie.
Yeah,
that's fine.
He retired the year before he retired, and he cut his career short. The year before he retired, he was all pro. He might have won Defensive Player of the Year that year too.
Yeah.
No, when I started looking back at it, I'm like, he better not. He definitely better than I thought. He definitely better than I thought.
I had to do the same thing with Herbert. Don't worry. All right?
No. Don't try to put me in that.
And we're moving on.
You thought he was Kirk Morrison, bro. You was like, that's crazy.
But he compared Justin Herbert's athleticism to AOC. Now that's a problem.
No, that wasn't that bad. But it was close. It was close. You guys got me on that one. That was bad. That was on me. I corrected myself very quickly that night. I did message you guys and be like, my bad. Rojas Raymond, you said, man, do at least 3. So we're doing 1 because we got some stuff to talk about. But trust me, when the news cycle becomes slow, which will, we'll do probably. Sometimes we'll do 2, and so we'll definitely have fun with it. So we'll do plenty before that March 11th. And Jeff, I don't want to hear nothing about it. God damn it. I want to hear nothing about it, Jeff.
Hey, Jacob Parrish might got him out of that. He might have got you out of that.
I'm never going to live off that name. God damn it. Never. And I keep bringing it up on the screen too. I'm doing it to myself. Self-inflicted wounds at this point. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, guys. Do us a big favor. Double tap the screen. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button if you want to get included in the chat. We're about to talk about Maxx Crosby and the rumors that just kind of hit today. But remember, you got Chris Peck's Show podcast on this side. Got the Severe Raider over here. I'm 805 Raider, Real Talk Raider Nation. We hit you on Wednesdays. We hit you on Sundays. And we're going to break down game film of some of the free agents here shortly. Once Kubiak puts pen to paper, we're going to start breaking down some free agents. We're also going to break down some game film on some of the draft prospects going into the draft. And so definitely tap in with us. We definitely appreciate y'all. So, all right.
Hold on. Before we get started,
go for it.
Seventh Son, he has a question for you. You wanna let him know? I mean, he's been here supporting us.
I think that was Dixon. Was it LS or Dixon that started that goddamn talk? It was one of them. Whoever's in here. LS, if you in here. Dixon, if you in here. So last year's mock draft, we only did 3 mock drafts. Here's a little short story. We did 3 mock drafts.
Nah, we did more than 3.
No, we did 3.
Nah, because Severe won back to back.
I won back to back. That's when
remember he dressed up.
We did 3 with us, but then we also did like a chat one. So those are the additional ones that we did where the chat got to choose who to draft. But we only did 3. I got them screenshotted.
Me and Severe tied. We tied on how many we won.
Yeah, I after I dressed up, I lost the next 2. I think it was 2-2.
Okay, maybe it's
2-2. Yeah, so it's 2. So we did 4.
I thought we only did 3.
We did 4. We did at least 4 because Chris ended up
at least 4. Yeah,
then it had to been just 4 then.
But 4. I won the first 2 and then I lost the next 2.
On the last one, I picked Jacob Parrish with my 4th pick. It was in the 2nd round, but I traded back. I finally got a good trade back. Severe's IT guy didn't hack my goddamn server.
5-6, maybe.
So I ended up picking Jacob Parrish, which a lot of people thought I was crazy. That's why I got the hot dog water comment. But guess what? Jacob Parrish was the best slot corner rookie this year. God damn it! So
I'm gonna lose every one. I'm gonna lose every mock draft this year.
I'm about to lose, bro. You're right, bro. You already know what time I'm on.
Yeah, they know what time
I'm on. They both
805. He'll probably win. I'm gonna get straight Fs. The chat is gonna hate mine, bro.
Look, man, I had a draft where I got Travion Henderson, Jackson Dart, Kenneth Grant, Tyreek Williams,
Don't.
and I still lost. I lost with that.
Because I got Mimbu.
Oh yeah, you tried
to
get
my Mimbu.
I got the screenshots. Don't worry. I screenshotted what our drafts look like. We're gonna pick it up because look, at the end of the day, I think a lot of people they'll kind of respect a little bit of our drafts. Maybe it'll ease up on the grades, Chris. Maybe it'll ease up on the grades
for sure.
Greatest moment in Raider YouTube history.
It was good. It was good stuff. Without question.
The king was funny.
Your reaction.
I was done.
Yvette, towards the tail end, we'll try to fit in some of the coaching talk because once Kubiak puts pen to paper, yes, we're gonna have to make it happen. And so,
if Eeyore ever does, according to Big John,
even if it does,
See,
Gabe, can you do the show in full screen? Okay, so it's tough because when we break down game film, which we're going to, we have to do it in this screen. And so we kind of just set the settings this way because we're going to start doing a lot of film breakdown. And so it just makes it tough to kind of go back and forth. So we're kind of doing it in this one, unfortunately, because if we do it in the regular screen and we do the film breakdown, then YouTube doesn't like it. And we tried it one time and they basically just cut the stream, unfortunately. So that's why we kind of do it in this screen, this format, unfortunately. John, man, what's going on, man? Appreciate you rocking with us. Appreciate you throwing a super chat out there. I'll make this very clear. I'm 52, so I've seen it all. So if Max wants out, to let him go and get a haul for him. No players are above the shield.
Protect the shield. Protect the shield.
Let him know.
Exactly.
Oh man.
So we're gonna go ahead.
Don't give this man no ideas.
Oh my god.
Don't give.
Oh my god.
Glizzy
Samir. No, you said 805.
Oh, 805. Oh yeah.
If 805 does it. Oh, bro, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Nothing will ever top that. We can just hang up these headphones.
A+.
That'll never happen because that'll never happen. I'm just letting you know. But
now
John, man,
now you got me. Now you got some machinations going on now. Now that got me thinking. That got me thinking.
No, Severe's gonna hit it. All right, Severe's gonna win the draft just because of what he's gonna surprise y'all with. I know. Jeff sent me something too back in the day with some hot dog water crap. I was like, God damn it, I'm never gonna live it down.
That commercial had me dying.
Yeah, commercial's wild. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna show the screen. We're gonna talk about it. Just kind of give you some. I know a lot of people have already seen it, but just to give you a little bit of insight as to what's kind of going on with the Maxx Crosby talk. There's reports that have come out that Jay Glazer, he was interviewed on Media Row over at the Super Bowl, basically stating he was. I don't know who he was talking with. I think it was. There's two reporters talking to Jay Glazer. They asked him if they think Maxx Crosby is potentially going to be traded, and he alluded to the fact that there's pretty much a damn good chance that Maxx Crosby will no longer be on the Raiders moving forward. He said it with some pretty decent confidence. Most likely will happen prior to the draft. Obviously, you want to get some draft capital out of it. So if you guys answered the question before, do me a favor, hit that hashtag Raiders, answer it again. Let me know. Are you cool with moving on from Maxx Crosby? Definitely let us know. Hit that hashtag Raiders. We'll do our best to try to bring it up. And so I'm going to bring us back up to the big screen. I'll put the banner up so everybody knows kind of what we're talking about. But per Jay Glazer, he thinks that Maxx Crosby, there's a very good chance Maxx Crosby is no longer a part of our Las Vegas Raiders going into the draft. And so, Chris, I'm going to throw it to you first this time, man. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on Maxx Crosby? Would you be cool with moving on from him? Do you think there's a world that we do move on from him? Let me know.
Yeah, I haven't wavered from my stance that, I've said, plenty times, and I was getting crucified for it. But I love Max. I'm not one, there's people in the comments talking about they don't like his attitude and all that stuff. I'm not one of those people that feel that way about him. I just feel like just for the betterment of the team, it just makes sense. We've said it over and over again. As far as the rebuild, the timelines just don't match up. Right now is where we can get the most for him, in the trade. And all you guys want Mendoza. The only way that he has a chance of being successful, we got to get some more young talent and build that line for them, give them more weapons. You know, imagine if we can get, you know, get a chance to get a Jefferson. You know, let's move on from Maxx. Let's go do that. Jefferson can help Mendoza out immediately. So I love Maxx. And again, I'm not going to, you know, sit here and, you know, hate on the dude, but, you know, I just think for the betterment of the team. And plus, I think it'll be good for him as well. Change the scenery. Maybe he gets a chance where he's not in a dysfunctional situation and he can, you know, go compete for a ring before he retires. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah, what up, Scotty Waddy? What's going on, man? You're saying agreed. One more pick in the first would be great, and Maxx get on Maxx get on my nerves with the holier than thou attitude. I said what I said. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you popping up in here with us. Let's see. Silver and Facts. It was Jason Fritz and his co-host. Yeah, it was a lady. I don't know who it was, but yes, I appreciate you throwing that out there. Big luck. If he wants to go, let him go. Alec M. Glazer just speculating for clicks. Maxx has not requested a trade. Yeah, I don't know what kind of source he is to kind of throw that out there. Maybe he is just throwing it. I don't know how close he is with Maxx. Do you guys know if he has any type of connection with Maxx to even be able to kind of speak on that?
I want to say he does because like
he speaks like they do.
Yeah, because like it was I think it was something to do with like boxing or MMA where they had built a closeness or a friendship over that. Because I want to say Jay Glazer does like MMA or something like that. So I think they built a relationship via that. So like that they talk regularly. At one point, I want to say he said some things to the contrary, where he was saying like he doesn't envision Maxx getting traded. This was early, like during the season, or maybe early after the season, and something in that time has changed. So, you know, but I want to say they do have a relationship. I want to say it was built via boxing or like MMA.
Got it. Okay, Jeff. We know Jeff has been he's been well on that train of if Maxx wants to go, then he's perfectly fine. We're seeing Maxx go. See, Gabe, Glazer sounded drunk on that clip. So Severe actually sent it out, and I was sitting there going, man, like Glazer did sound. He sounded like he was having a rough night the night before. You know? So I'm with you a little bit. But hey, in order to kind of throw that out there, you better stand 10 toes down on that type of comment. You know what I'm saying? And so he threw it out there. He said it sounded like with a little bit of confidence, and so we'll kind of see how it plays out. Rick L. Max who? Jesus. John Leone, yes, trade Crosby. Time to build this team for the future. All right, man. Destroying the weight you're saying 2 first rounds and a third round will be nice. TK, I think you're good with moving on if he ends up moving on. Oh, I think Chris just left. All right, let's see. We'll move it back up. Chris, I'll bring you in when you come back. Let's see. Silver Facts, it depends. All right. So, Severe, man, what's your thoughts on Maxx, man, with this report?
I've been saying for the longest. I've been saying since it started a little bit last year. I started speculating that you know maybe we should do it, and this year it was a definite we need to do it. It just that's what makes the most sense. He doesn't fit our timeline, even with him on the team. And not like he's individually a really good player. He hasn't elevated the team around him, and we haven't done enough to put the pieces around him thus far. Right now, if we're going to draft a rookie quarterback, we're going to probably delegate a lot of resources towards getting the most out of that rookie quarterback. Also, out of trying to, you know, turn a lemon into lemonade when it comes to Aston Genty. So we're going to have to make some investments to help both of those guys. And it just doesn't make sense for us to go through this rebuild and have Maxx at 33 years old out there, you know, trying to compete with the Raiders still. Like he's had half a dozen surgeries at least. He's finished the last 2 seasons needing a surgery. He's about to be 30 years old. He only has 2 years left on his deal. So that means after this deal, if we're going to keep him and extend him, it's going to probably have to be in this offseason. Then you have to make a determination, okay, how much money do we want to spend on an oft-injured defensive end, coming off several lower body surgeries, a couple knee surgeries. When the salary cap is going up, and he's going to probably demand upwards of $40 million. Like, do we really want to make that kind of investment into a guy that old with that injury history? I'm not doing it. I don't think anybody intelligent would do it either. But hey, we got the fee-fees for Maxx because he's a Raider and he played in Oakland, and like I don't give a damn about none of that, bro. Like I'm building this team for the future. You can chunk the deuce and get loose.
Yeah, Yvette, you said Maxx has given us everything if he wants to go. He has paid his dues with the Raiders. LS, I've been on the trade Maxx trains for a very long time. I'd move Maxx for a first and second, but if we can get a Micah Hall for him, and that's one thing that Jay Glazer kind of ended that talk with, is the fact that he thought that it could be similar to like a Maxx Hall, a Micah Hall. The one thing that you can add to the fact is that Maxx Crosby's contract is very, very, very team friendly.
Very.
I mean, you can get a guy on a damn good contract, and so if you're in need of one, you can get yourself a good one under a really good contract. And so that's what I think would help with us potentially getting a little bit more draft capital out of it if we ended up making that trade. LS, all right, Glazer and Crosby are very close. Okay. TK, I love Mac, and he is still one of my favorite Raiders now. If he got traded, so Gruden could do his rebuild, then Maxx can get traded for this rebuild.
Right.
Fact.
Right.
Look, Maxx Crosby is not. I love Maxx Crosby. He's not the player that Khalil Mack was. He's never gonna be the player that Khalil Mack was. He's a great player in his own right, but he ain't Khalil Mack. And if we could do that, if we can trade Khalil Mack in his prime, was he coming off a defensive player of the year? We could trade Khalil Mack at that point. But anybody can be traded, bro. Anybody, unless you're a franchise quarterback, anybody can get traded at that point.
Yeah, because we traded. How many seasons was Mack even with us?
4.
He was on his. He was on his first. Yeah,
he was on his rookie year.
It was rookie contract. Yeah. Yep. So
for myself, I've been saying it for a while. I know everybody that's kind of rocked with all of us and these guys know I've been saying it for a while. Like when we're gonna hit that reset button and do an absolute rebuild, in my opinion, it's time based on Max's age, based on Max's injury history, based on the fact that if we do go ahead and draft Mendoza, you have to realistically think that it's going to take us roughly around 3 years to possibly truly kind of start to find some true success, right? And if that in 3 years from now, we're finally starting to kind of make the playoffs or make a run, Maxx just isn't in that timeline. He could possibly be on the roster. That's fine, but he's going to be 32 at that time? I think he's going to be 31, 32 years old at that time. If we're going to try to build around a quarterback, if Mendoza's the guy, you need as much draft capital as possible to build around that quarterback. It's not about instant success. It's about sustained success. And I'm a firm believer the only way that you have sustained success is if you build through the draft. And so if you can take one of those first rounders and continue to build, that's great. But guess what? You could also take one of those first rounders. Let's say it's a good one. Let's say you trade with somebody that ends up giving you like a third round draft, a third pick in the first round. You could even use that, trade that back a few spots, and acquire even more draft capital in additional years. And now you are really building. You now have draft capital for the next 3 to 4 years to just build this thing the right way.
Right.
And so I'm a firm believer that you built through the draft. And because, look, I would love if Maxx stayed a Raider. I'd love if Maxx could play out his entire career as a Raider. But the way that I look at it is sometimes you got to cut your losses, because if you take what the Raiders have done and put it into just kind of real world situations, we've put ourselves in a ton of debt at this point, and we now need to dig ourselves out of it. We can no longer go on vacation. We can no longer have the nice things because we need to kind of pay those dues to kind of get out of debt. And unfortunately, we screwed up Maxx Crosby's time with us, unfortunately. And if we want to build and we want to build the right way, you got to you got to offload your best asset to start dedicate yourself to that full rebuild. Don't half-ass it.
Yeah.
And I hate seeing it because, shout out to the previous comment. I was broken when we moved on from Khalil Mack. I hated it. But I don't want to see Max move on, but I also want to see us really do this the right way. And again, you could be a Kubiak fan or not, but at the end of the day, we now have a head coach that we have to give at least 3 years and the full foundation and ability to build this thing the right way. Let's do it the right way this time. So, and shout out to I think who was it that made the comment? No one's above the shield at this point, and you gotta stay consistent with it. And I think it's time that we consider. I'm not saying doing it. I'm saying definitely consider move on from Max. For me, if someone wants to give us 2 first rounders,
you got to do it.
See you, Max.
Because the thing with Max, and again, I love him, but we always watch him. We watch him very closely. We've studied his film. Max, his superpower is his effort and his motor. Max is not super skilled. He's not a technician. He's not a super, skilled guy. It's the thing is, as he gets older, he's going to slow down, unfortunately. Now, someone like a Myles Garrett, now he's just a man amongst boys. So, he's just a true freak athlete. But Max, though he is a good athlete, but the thing is, just the way his game is, it's gonna, as he gets older, we're gonna start seeing a decline from him. Because one thing we love about him, he doesn't come off the field. He plays every snap. He's not going to be able to keep doing that, because if he does, he's going to continue getting these season-ending injuries. And plus, we don't know how his body's going to respond to these injuries. These surgeries are not good for him. That's not going to necessarily mean that he's going to come back with the same explosion and all that stuff. So, good teams, they will get rid of someone a year too early than a year too late. So
exactly. That's the point.
Yeah.
And like 805 said, we've put ourselves in this situation by drafting poorly in the past, right?
Right.
Like we're in like in talent debt. And
right.
and we got lucky, right? With Maxx Crosby. We've invested in that stock, and we got a nice dividend back. But then we used that dividend and bought some Bored Ape NFTs. It ain't worth a damn thing now, right? It ain't worth shit now. You can't do anything with that. So now, hey, what do we have to do? We got to take the valuable stock that we had, and we got to cut our losses. Hey, we had a nice return for us, but I need to dig out of this hole I put myself in, and that's what we got to do right now. So sorry, it is what it is. It ain't nothing personal. It's just business, and it's a cold world, man. But like I said, we could trade Khalil Mack in his prime. We could trade Amari Cooper when he was sulking. We could trade Devontae. We can trade we traded Randy Moss for a bag of peanuts. We could trade all these players. Like Maxx Crosby, bro, you can get traded, man. You can get traded. So right. it is what it is, man. We gotta stop. We gotta stop being so sentimental, man. That's the one thing. That's one thing that's great about Raider fans is they're sentimental and they're passionate, and every part of being a part of this team and being part of Raider Nation, it's all about the passion and it's all about emotions, and that is great, and that's why through 3 and 14 seasons, we still support the team. But on the other side of that, we got to understand that it's still a business. And if we ever want to be a team that's not continually finishing 3 and 14 and 5 and 12 and shit like that, then we got to stop being sentimental and start being calculated.
We do, and so we got to give, again, it's just basing off of the fact that we have the number 1 overall draft pick. We have a brand new head coach. Give him the resources to do this thing the right way.
Right.
Unfortunately. And so, again, and none of us want to see Max move on. Like, he's been the epitome of what a Raider is for the longest time. But we have done this to ourselves, unfortunately. And that's kind of what that's why it's tough. So, okay. We kind of talked about the Maxx Crosby talk. We definitely appreciate everybody rocking with us. We are going to do one last thing.
Hold on. 7th. That's not what we're saying. The point is Max is not in the same timeline. Bowers, Genty, and JPJ are all in this timeline for a rebuild.
Exactly.
So therefore, they're part of the rebuild. They're part of it. The thing is, so from 3 years from now, they're still in their prime.
Exactly. They're all under 25.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like that. It's not even this. Yeah, it's not the same.
It's not even close to being the same, man.
That's not the same. You still got good 6-7 years out of all those guys at least. You got 2 years of Max in his prime.
In his prime, right?
But Genty, we don't know how. We don't know how long. You know.
Right.
Genty might never get to us. We might have seen the best of Genty last year. No, I just be careful. I don't even think Genty that bad. I just do that just because all the crap was talked preseason about him being generational. But I don't think Genty that bad. I don't think he's that. I think he's a good player.
He's a good running back.
He's a good player.
He's a good running back.
He's not 6 overall good though. That's all we're saying. He's not 6 overall good.
And to be fair, I guess at least with this panel for the most part, like to be fair, like it'd be hard pressed to find a running back that's number 6 overall worth it. I would never draft a running back at number 6. But that's just me.
Yeah,
it's not directly just at Genty, but
because anyone that's drafting at 6, you probably suck. Like unless you somehow like traded. Yeah, like if you traded that pick, like if you're a good team and traded that pick and somehow landed there and you only needed a running back, that's one thing. Yeah. But if you earned that 6 overall pick, you need way more than a running back, bro. Way more. Yeah,
100%. LS, not many people have touched on it.
Oh, my fault. Go ahead, going back to it.
Not many people have touched on it, but shout out to SpyTech for trying to save Max from himself and not caving to the pressure of him wanting to play. Shout out to him. But also, it's funny because you look at kind of how they restructured that contract, and it looked it's a good team-friendly contract, and you kind of just see now all of a sudden you're almost going to use that to your own favor by restructuring it, and you might end up moving on from him. So look, SpyTech might be looked at again if you're cool with moving on from Max. He kind of played chess, not checkers, with his Max contract. So it's very interesting. All right, Sabir, go for it.
Oh, no, I was just saying, SoCal said, I love the backlash. I live for it.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
One thing you've learned being a Raider fan for as long as I have, if you disagree with the move they make, you're going to be right like 90% of the
time. Right.
So, in fact, real quick, you're saying, so what are we doing with Dylan Lobby? A kid, but love the guy. I kid, but love the guy. We need running backs, but he's if you kept him around for a cheap deal, he could do some. He could contribute in special teams with kickoff, but that's the only reason why you might keep him around. But
the very first time the dude touched the ball, he fumbled. I'll never forgive him.
And look, and guess what? The second time he touched the football, he fumbled too. One time in the preseason, one time in regular season.
Yeah,
that's an L I got to hold because preseason I was like, man, Dylan Lobby is a running back I like, man. This little dude playing up there, put up damn near 300 yards receiving in the game against a Power 5 team. I was like, okay, this dude can play. And then he got the ball preseason, fumble, and then give him the ball again. It's like, all right, Lobby, we about to trust you with the rock, man. Show us something. He fumbled. I'm like, damn.
So. All right, real quick, before we kind of end it off with the Super Bowl talk, we'll do it real quick. Yvette wanted to kind of talk about the coaching staff and what Clint Kubiak might end up trying to bring in. I think the hottest names right now, I actually have a couple of them. I'll just bring this back up. We'll talk about it real quick. We can look at the offensive side of the football. So I don't know if let me move that banner off right quick. Okay. So some of those names are still around. We'll go through it real quickly. But look, I think one of the hotter names surfacing, and just because we need help on the offensive line. Chat, let us know if there is a coach that you think Clint Kubiak can bring in as an offensive coordinator, or even to help with his staff. Obviously, Clint Kubiak's going to be calling the plays. Okay, so we all know that. But is there somebody on this list that you guys would want to bring in? Right now, the hot name right now is John Benton, just to kind of help out this offensive line based on what he did with it.
I thought he got hired already.
Did he get hired somewhere else?
I don't think so.
I thought he got hired already. I thought he got hired.
So, okay, look it up. So the only thing
John Benton was in Atlanta. He was in Atlanta, right? He was the offensive line coach, right?
No, he's a Seahawks.
Seattle. Okay, never mind. I'm thinking about something else. I'm thinking about somebody else then. Oh, okay. Who was Atlanta's offensive line coach?
I don't know.
Or former offensive line. He got hired.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure.
So we got Benton, offensive line coach. Janoko, I believe, is the quarterback coach. You got Pete's over there, which is, I believe, the passing game coordinator. And you got Justin Otten. I'm blanking on who. Justin Otten.
Was he the
I'm blanking.
I forgot. Yeah, because I looked that up. I forgot what he is.
But the one thing is, obviously, these guys can't do a lateral move because then you're going to have to trade for them. They're still under contract, but you can basically give them a promotion. So a lot of people are saying Jake Peets can possibly come on over here and be our offensive coordinator, or John Benton can come be the O-line coach, but / offensive coordinator. And so there's definitely some rumblings of what Clint Kubiak might do as it relates to his offensive coaching staff. The one thing to keep in mind is that if Seattle ends up losing Clint Kubiak, like we're all expecting early next week, then the next offensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks is going to want to come in and possibly bring in his guys. So unless they elevate one of these guys that are currently on the Seattle Seahawks coaching staff, these guys might be let go potentially, and now they're on the open market and they can come our way. So really the two guys that I'm really interested in to potentially bring in is John Benton and Jake Peets. If you could bring in Clint Kubiak's passing game coordinator and kind of help with that, I'd love it. I'd love that. And then you bring over John Benton to potentially coach that offensive line. That would be huge for me. Those are the two guys that I'm looking at. Chat, let us know. Hit that hashtag Raiders. Chris, I'll throw it to you first, man. Anybody on this page or anybody else not listed on here that you'd like to see maybe come on over?
To be honest, I would actually be curious about Ronald Curry. I liked him as a player. And where was he at? Was he at with Buffalo? Where was he? Yeah, wherever he was. So I'd be curious. Buffalo. Yeah, I'd be curious for someone like that who played. Benton. I'm not sure. I mean, long time O-line coach. I almost would like him just to focus on the O-line. But yeah, out of these guys, I'll be curious about Ron Curry, to be quite honest.
Yeah, Severe, any thoughts on the names up here?
The Thomas Brown guy, he seems interesting. I think he's with the Patriots right now, right?
I think so.
I don't know. I don't know if there's any movement.
I think he's with the Patriots right now. I actually think he was a former OC in the past. But just getting that. But I think he was with. Did he have? Was he there? Was he there the year that Justin Fields was there? I think he was in Chicago. I can't remember if he was there or Justin Fields there, but whatever happened, if it was Justin Fields there, you can't blame anything that happened on him. So he's a guy I'll be interested in, just seeing what he did. I think right now he's working under McDaniels. So it'll be interesting to see if you can bring him over, work with Clint Kubiak, kind of blend those styles together and see how that meshes because, we already know the primary play caller and primary offensive everything is going to be Clint. So if you bring in a guy like that's had some exposure to some other areas, you can kind of learn under him and you would kind of, grow in that position as Clint kind of takes over the brunt of the work, especially in the first few seasons. Because I said before, once you're doing something, you transition to that new title, you're going to keep a lot of those same responsibilities just because that's what you've known. That's where your comfort zone is at. So I think that would be a good guy. But Ronald Curry as well. I think that would be a guy I would be interested in. Shoelace, my guy Shoelace from the Rams. It'd be another guy I'd take a look at. He might end up getting elevated over there because Mike LaFleur, the best coaching hire in the cycle. I think he's gone now, but I think that's the guy I would look at. I can see the Rams elevating him though. So those are the names I'm looking at right now.
So real quick, LS, don't put that out there. God damn it, LS. But LS, I see your super chat out there. Jeff, you got Benton number one for sure.
Has he been a coordinator before though?
I don't think so, but he's got a shit ton of experience. I don't know if he's been a coordinator.
Yeah,
but again, if Seattle brings in somebody else and they offload these guys because the Seattle Seahawks OC wants to bring in his own coaching staff and these guys are available, cool. Let's swoop these guys up.
Yeah, bring them in.
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
man, you bring over Benton. Could be very interesting. But LS, he's throwing a super chat out there, man. Appreciate you. He's saying Jeff Stoutland leaving Philly. Offer this man the world, whatever it takes. Blank check, huge office, Gentie's car space. Make it happen. So Jeff Stoutland, I believe, is the Philly offensive
line coach.
Offensive line coach.
Yeah.
Let me go back. Bang. Yeah, I think he's Philly's offensive line coach. Look, I'm with you.
He's a beast.
If we can bring anybody that has history of putting together a damn good offensive line, let's do it.
Yeah.
Massive. That would be massive. But
he's kind of older though. Does he want to be an offensive coordinator? Is that why he's leaving? Because he's like in his 60s right now.
Yeah, he is an older guy, I believe.
Yeah.
He's an older guy. And think about, I mean, it won't matter as much on the offensive side of the ball because, like I said before, Clinton's going to take a lot of that responsibility. But you would kind of want some people that have had some experience. I just looked up Thomas Brown. He was the offensive coordinator and interim head coach for the Bears in 2024. So that must have been when after Eberflus got fired. But I looked also, he was like the passing game coordinator under Sean McVay. And now he's working under Josh McDaniels. He's the passing game coordinator and the tight ends coach over there.
Well, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad.
Exactly.
I like that.
But you got
right there.
You got some McVay experience. You got some offensive coordinator experience. You got a taste of head coaching experience, so you can kind of, being in that role, even though it's for a limited time, you kind of understand. Okay, this is what I want from I would want from my coordinator. So this is what I'm going to help provide to my head coach. And now you got the Josh McDaniels experience too. And say what you want about Josh McDaniels. That dude is he knows what the hell he's doing as an offensive coordinator. He's and we had the debate last night on my show. It's just like pre-hire, who was the best prospect at head coach we've ever hired, post Gruden 1.0, and to me, it's Josh McDaniels, like hands down. And it's not even close.
That's why I was happy. I was happy.
Yeah. So as offensive mind, having the guy that's been, like I said, been around the Sean McVay and the Josh McDaniels, been a coordinator for a little while, been a head coach in an interim role. I think that he blend like that right now. Like, dang, I'm looking at that. That might be my number one guy right now.
Yeah, that's some good experience. That's being able to take some from. Yeah, I like that.
That'd be great experience. The only reason why I'd be really excited, and I'm watching closely kind of what happens with Benton, because Benton showed that he could work with that offensive line over in Seattle. Obviously, Seattle had one of the worst offensive lines 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He gets the best out of Gray's able. And if you can plug in Benton some way, somehow into this offensive coaching staff, it's a seamless transition for Clint Kubiak to start teaching his offense, right?
Yeah.
The terminology is the same. The concepts are the same. They're going to be on the same page. And that's the best thing that you want for, again, if we go Fernando Mendoza, that's the best thing you want is everybody on the same page. And so I'm definitely going to be watching just what moves the Seattle Seahawks make with their offensive coordinator position. Because, again, if they don't elevate somebody, man, let's go get them. Let's go get them.
You laughing at Big John? No, Big John sticking to his guns.
Big John, he's
we're gonna be at the opening. We're gonna be covering Kubiak's opening press conference. He's like, "Hey, he's staying in Seattle."
It's gonna happen.
Man, it's gonna be week 17. And Big John gonna be
that press conference is gonna be live, and he's just gonna be saying Clint Kubiak he's not gonna walk in. Clint Kubiak's not walking in. He's not there. He's not even in the building.
Oh my
he's
God,
gonna hate it,
man.
LS, whoever gets the OC gig will have a much lighter load than most OCs due to Kubiak being the play caller. You could probably gamble on a Stoutland. You probably could.
I mean, I love Stoutland. A great offensive mind. Hired Stoutland.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
And it was such a fantastic hire. Such a extremely good hire that he's been there ever since. Look, I wouldn't necessarily hire him as an offensive coordinator, but if he wants to come over here and be an offensive line coach, I'd pay him offensive coordinator and give him assistant head coach title. Make him the offensive line coach, give him assistant head coach title, and pay him whatever, pay him like offensive coordinator and let him coach offensive line.
You talking about Stoutland?
Yeah, Stoutland. Yeah. You saw what he did with Jordan Mailata. We got Laki Tashi over here. We got Caleb Rogers over here. We got Charles Trent Williams Grant over here. Like, we got some young guys over here.
Change the
They can be
subject.
developed.
Yeah. Let's do another start, bitch 'em, cut 'em. Let's.
Yeah, we're gonna switch this up real quick.
There will be no Charles Grant slander accepted.
Look at LS.
Oh my God.
Big John and Spice.
That will be dun.
That's good times. So, hey, real quick, DC. Look, I'm not going to pick anything up on the screen because I think the hot name a lot of people are looking at is I'm just blanking on his name. Guy over in
Jim Schwartz.
Jim Schwartz, right?
Yeah.
Chat. Let me know what your thoughts on Jim Schwartz. Obviously, there seems like there's some disgruntled, situation over there a little bit. He got rubbed the wrong way, given the fact that he wanted to potentially be at least a considered option for that Cleveland head coaching job, and so now it kind of remains to be seen, just kind of what he's going to end up doing with Cleveland. And so, Chad, let me know if Jim Schwartz is a guy you might want to see kind of enter the building as our defensive coordinator. Severe, I'll throw it to you first, or actually, Severe, I'll throw it to you first this time, man. Any thoughts on Jim Schwartz coming over as the DC?
Yeah, it's crazy that, I really do think that them hiring Todd Monken, especially Todd Monken being like an older guy, I think that whole situation over there in Cleveland, I think that really did rub Jim Schwartz the wrong way. And, with Deshaun Watson being there, Cleveland knows a thing or two about people that have been wrong the wrong way But Jim Schwartz is a pipe dream, man. That's not happening. I don't see why he would even want to come here with the talent we have on the team. I think he has a good situation in Cleveland. I think they'll work behind the scenes to mend those fences. And I think they'll make that happen. The thing I worry about with Jim Schwartz, and it could be a positive or it could be a negative, is that Jim Schwartz is a big presence. You see how he is on the field. You see how he is a player. You see how he punked Jim Harbaugh. Like, you see the kind of you see the kind of fire he has. And Clint Kubiak is the opposite of that. And and sometimes it's good to have that those contrasting styles, but you want it to be clear cut, like that your head coach is the guy, like the buck stops with him.
Right.
And it's not the exact same situation, because, the dynamics would be the opposite, because Josh McDaniels was way more accomplished than Antonio Pierce. But Antonio Pierce was the guy that had the energy, that had the passion, that had the charisma, and the players gravitated and they had a more respect for Antonio Pierce. And I think that in this case, it's the opposite, because Clint Kubiak ain't done a damn thing, really, as a head coach, nothing. So Jim Schwartz, he's been there, right? He hasn't necessarily won at the highest level, but he's been a head coach. He's been a great defensive coordinator, and he has the passion, he has the energy, and he has the charisma. So if you have that dichotomy between the guy that's supposed to be the head guy and the guy that's supposed to be, like a subordinate, for lack of a better word, like that could cause some issues, especially for players on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Let's see, Herman, man, definitely take him as a DC. Raider, Devalian. Jim Schwartz absolutely changed the game. That'll make Crosby happy if he's still here. Horace, yes to Schwartz.
Schwartz ain't coming if we trade Crosby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got an interesting take on that as well. What up, Lone? What's going on, brother? If Browns and Schwartz part ways, go get them. Jason, what up, man? Hey guys, make sure you guys go hit up Jason's channel as well, man. They go live on Tuesdays, I believe, with him and Donuts Duncan. They talk some Raider football, man.
Y'all really think that Jim Schwartz is about to trade in Denzel Ward and Grant Delpit for Caillou Blue Kelly and Lonnie Johnson? Y'all is on that. Y'all is on, man. Whatever y'all smoking over there, bro, that's y'all on that strong. Y'all on that Darren Waller.
You gotta pass it. Don't hold him back.
Y'all on that Baltimore Waller.
That Waller pack. Oh man,
Jason, I'm all in on Schwartz. Yes, a pipe dream though. SoCal, Schwartz would be good. He'd be a thorn in Harbaugh's side.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
All right, let's see. Okay.
Harbaugh might start coaching from the booth.
oh man.
Man. Okay. Francis said, I'll take Williams. John, if we get Schwartz, Max stays. Troy, just hire him, make defense good for sure. All right. So, Chris, man, what's your thoughts on Jim Schwartz, or if anybody else, any other names you have out there you might want to consider?
Yeah, with Schwartz, I would absolutely love having him. And the only thing I'd be worried about is because I think Schwartz really has his eye on being a head coach one day. I just would want to make sure that he's going to let Clint be the coach, but as long as he goes into it knowing, hey, the defense is yours, do what you want to do. But the thing is, he kind of has that already in Cleveland, but he wants a head coach opportunity. So I him coming here just does not make any sense. Because I think ultimately he wants to be a head coach. So so I don't know, but I definitely am a fan of his. I think the Browns fumbled the whole situation. Because the thing is, he even made it clear he wanted to be a head coach a couple years ago. But he stayed because I think ultimately he was loyal and he really liked what he was building in Cleveland. But the fact that
the greatest defensive player of this era,
right? That's what I'm saying. And the fact that you've been loyal, you've done everything you're supposed to do. Then there's an opening, and it's like you don't even. To be honest, from what it sounds like, he wasn't even the second pick as a head coach there. So it's like it's total disrespect. So I don't know how that's going to end up. But yeah, as far as the defensive coach, man, I still don't know, man, because there's a couple guys out there, but I see that I think LaFleur is going to get Wink Martindale, from my understanding, and that's who I wanted because I've always liked him. So
hell of a hire if that happens.
Nah, it is. So I don't know, man. To be honest, but what I don't want like some young, like a real young guy. Like we have to have some kind of experience somewhere on the coaching staff. So some just young up and coming,
especially on that side of the ball.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It has to be someone who's almost been a head coach before, a long time DC that can kind of take that side of the ball and just run with it. To be honest,
that's why Wink would have been perfect. That's why Jim Schwartz would be perfect.
Right.
So yes, he's still under contract. So we'd have to trade for him. There'd have to be like some buyout situation with his contract. And so if Jim Schwartz wants to come over, it can't be a lateral move. So.
You know what? What if, because I know we talked about it before, but what if you give him the defensive coordinator / assistant head coach? Like, what if they throw that assistant head coach in there? Does that make it a promotion?
I don't think that matters. You're still a coordinator. I think you're still a coordinator.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a promotion.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
I'm not bueno.
What'd he say?
Yeah.
God damn it, Bueno.
He's still out.
Be the cleanest cover through you ever seen in your life.
DK Schwartz. Hey, Schwartz. I like it. Isaiah saying, what about Carl Scott? Man, Carl Scott. God, isn't he the coach, or he's the DB coach over there with Seattle? I don't know much about him. And so I honestly don't have much of an opinion on him. I got to do a little more research, but I think he's the defensive backs coach over there with Seattle.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's like the quote unquote unofficial DC, but Mike McDonald is. But I'll do some more research on that, Isaiah.
He's a DB coach.
He's a DB coach? Okay.
Yeah. He's a DB coach. He's been over there for a while too. What's called kept him. He started he started there in 2022. So he's started under Pete Carroll. I'll pass.
Fucking Ellis. And Ellis still was throwing the Gunther out there. Gunther signs will work for.
Wait, what year was Kubiak in the Vikings?
Oh, he was there with them too. 2021, that same year. He was
Okay,
DB
so he
coach
was
with the
there.
Vikings.
Okay, so
Yeah,
they
21.
might have a.
Yeah,
Okay.
they do have a connection.
That's
it.
But you know what though? He what's his name was nice his rookie year. What's his name?
Rick
Yeah.
Rick turns it up this year too. I can't.
That's
even
what I'm
lie.
saying.
After they got up under Pete Carroll.
I like what he did with him. I like what he did with him, and I like what he did with Weatherspoon. Yeah,
and Kobe Bryant too. Kobe Bryant's playing. Yeah, he's a pretty good player too. Like he's doing a good job. I ain't mad.
I'm not mad at that.
So real quick, LS is saying that he thinks it does. Didn't that happen with Bieniemy at Washington in the game, the assistant head coaching job? And you got Loon underneath saying assistant head coaching DC is a promotion. So maybe it is a promotion.
I don't think it's a promotion. I don't think the NFL looks at it as a promotion, unless because you're still a coordinator. But I don't know. But no, that is not what happened with Bieniemy. The Chiefs let Bieniemy leave.
Go. Yeah,
they let him leave because they knew he was looking to get from under Andy Reid, because the thought was him being under Andy Reid is what was preventing him from getting head coaching look. So that's why they let him leave. Like Shane Steichen is letting Jim Bob Cooter interview with the Eagles. He gave him permission, and he was gonna, decide at the time that it happened whether or not he would let him leave fully to be offensive coordinator over there. If he ever had to cross that bridge, but it's not because if that was the case, teams would just do that all the time. There would be no point in having that rule, because teams would just be like, all right, well, we just make him assistant head coach too. And it's not a real title. It's just like, it's just a title and name only. Like, you're like, what would define the responsibilities of being the assistant head coach? I think that's just a title they give, maybe a few extra responsibilities, but team would just do that and just poach the other team's best coordinators and offer them more money. So
I don't know, it'll be interesting, but Raider Develian, you're basically saying Schwartz can force his way, though, can he? I think you can. I'm sure that there's an option of doing it, but I also think that there's also options of Cleveland kind of still holding the rights to him.
Yeah, they will.
So I have no clue how that works, but I think that there is a world where Cleveland can still hold the rights to him as well. So I don't know how clean of a separation that could be if Schwartz just tries to force his way out. Not sure. Chat, let us know if you know more details on that.
But the thing is, I mean, he can make it very uncomfortable in that room, though, where to the point where, like he's almost like a cancer, So, and again, with Monken not, this is the first time ever being a head coach. You almost may want to cut your ties if it gets to that point where he's almost looked at as a cancer, because guys already, kind of like the AB thing, like guys already gravitate to him anyway. You don't want that, that division, within your locker room. So so they would be smart.
But on the flip side, though, if you're able to get him to buy in or get those guys to buy in, then that kind of
if you get that, but
he might not do whatever with Monken, because the Monken got these spot instead of him.
Right, he's like, and this old man never been a head coach before, so it's like,
say hello to Chuck Bresnahan, y'all. This next Raiders DC. John Marshall coming back.
John Marshall. Oh, man.
No, for myself, obviously, I think if Schwartz comes over here, I think that would be one hell of a coaching staff. I mean, or Jim Schwartz. You bring him over here, man, that would be huge. I think the majority of Raider Nation is going to be absolutely excited to have that type of coaching staff together. And I think Clint Kubiak can put Jim Schwartz in his place. Severe?
Oh, God.
Maybe not. But don't tap that screen if you like Clint Kubiak. God damn it. So, but I think if Jim Schwartz comes over, I think that's going to be massive. I do think it also is a pipe dream because, Chris, you mentioned it. I agree. If he is kind of bitter the fact that he didn't get a head coaching job, that means that his next step is he's going to be looking for a head coaching job.
Exactly.
So why would you come over here with horrible pieces? Let's be honest. Yeah. And you're going to leave Myles Garrett. You're going to leave, just an up-and-coming rookie with Mason Graham. You're going to leave a defensive rookie of the year in Schlesinger. He has so many pieces over there that you bite the bullet. You rock one more year.
But we have Tommyami, though.
We do have Tommyami.
Yeah, don't forget.
True. God damn it. Okay, then
don't forget.
He's 1 foot out the door. That's what you're saying. Got it. But I don't think there's a world where he would want to come over here and stake his name on our defense when you're still trying to vie for a head coaching job. Stick with Cleveland, rock one more time, have a top 5 defense in the National Football League, probably top 3, and you're going to get into the next head coaching cycle. If you really think you just want to be a head coach and that's the next move, then just stay in Cleveland, bite the bullet, and rock out and find yourself in the next head coaching cycle. Don't come over here. As much as I'd want you to, don't come over here because you're in a complete rebuild with some pieces that, man, you're gonna have to really coach your ass off to potentially try to function with. And our offense probably is not going to be very good. Even if you get Mendoza, it's going to be stepping stones to a successful offense, which means your defense is going to be battling day in and day out. So I do think it's a pipe dream, but at the end of the day, I would love it if Jim Schwartz came over here. So, real quick, man, Rafa, what's going on, brother? What's happening? I appreciate you throwing a super chat out there, big dog. Guys, make sure you guys go to Rafa's channel. Go show some love. Go show some support over there to Rafa, man. He's always rocking lives, not just NFL, but, man, I think he does WWE, UFC, all that stuff, man.
Salute the Rafa for the 294.
I know, I like it.
The 294. Like he must know some tax benefits of doing the 94. I ain't mad at you.
All right. So let's do this. All right. I think we got a couple comments. You guys are starring them?
Yeah.
Go for it. Who started this one?
Which one is it? Oh yeah, me. But said like there's nothing that says a person can't do it. It's just the team can block you. So there's nothing that says like, oh, you can't go from offensive coordinator of this team to offensive coordinator of another team. Like there's nothing in the bylaws that says you can't do it. It's just you have to have permission from the team. The team, your team has to allow you to do it. Play calling responsibilities or not. That's what I was saying with Jim Bob Cooter going from the coach to the Eagles. Shane Steichen is allowing him to interview there because, first of all, they were both over there with the Eagles at one point. But he's allowing them to interview there and potentially take a job there because he would have the ability to call plays over there. Like they can't just hire him outright, even though they are adding on that extra responsibility, because at the end of the day, like your duties don't mean much, right? If you're a coordinator, you're the coordinator. You could say assistant head coaching coordinator, like all of that. At the end of the day, you're the coordinator. So in order to make that move, the team that you're with has to approve that move. It could be a lateral move or unless it's a vertical move, it don't make a difference. If it's lateral, longitudinal, if it's any of those, they got to give you permission.
I'm with you guys. John Q, I think someone did when you guys started this one as well.
Yeah, I did. Just he said we need to haul either trade Maxx or trade out of the first pick or go nuclear and trade Maxx and trade the top pick and go OKC Thunder with unlimited youth. What OKC did was phenomenal, and you saw what they did. You saw what they did, man. You saw what they did, and it's like,
John Q, you're at the right channel because you're going to hear us open up those options. I'm just letting you know. We're going to open up those options. Loon, don't sleep on Joe Woods, currently on the staff. Yeah, I think Joe Woods is our defensive back coach. You're throwing that name out there. We'll definitely see just kind of how our existing coaching staff kind of moves on with Clinton Kubiak coming into the building.
Is that his second stint with us too?
I think they're all still officially with us except for Patrick Graham.
No, I'm saying isn't that his second stint with us though? Wasn't he with us one time before?
Yeah, I feel like he was.
I think so.
He was. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a guy said, we're not going to do it because I don't think it will make. I don't know if there's any connections there, and I think we would prefer a more veteran, seasoned guy, a defensive coordinator. But a guy to look out for is Aubrey Pleasant with the Rams. I think Sean McVay is grooming that guy to be like the next head coaching hire in the league. And like it was a game during the preseason where Sean McVay let him be the head coach. It was a preseason game versus the Chargers, and he gave the reins to him. And Sean McVay was like calling plays from the booth, like and let him run everything on the field. So I think he's really training a guy to be the next one.
Yeah, what up, Rundown? What's going on, brother? We're gonna see you on Monday. Big Dog, we'll see you on Monday. We'll have some fun.
Big John is sticking to his guns, bro.
Ain't going off that
for
square.
Sure.
Run down. You better be in there doing your push-ups, bro. You better be doing your sit-ups. You better be taking notes. You better be looking through the analytics, bro. You better be looking because your boy Kubiak, yeah.
All right, let's go. All right. All right. Hey, what up, man? Hey,
Mother Moon in the building. Mother Moon in the building.
Shout out to you. All right, so let's do this. We appreciate everybody. We're gonna go through one more time what we're gonna do. All right, we talked a little bit of coaches, but we're gonna end it off. This is gonna be the last time you're gonna see three of us together until Super Bowl. So, look, let's look at the odds real quick. We'll run through this. We'll have a little bit of fun. We're gonna end it that way. I'm gonna share the screen. Not that one. Let me remove that. Let me go. Let's do this. Make sure I set it up right. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and try to move it in a little bit so everybody can see. All right. So, guys, let me know. All right, chat, I'm going to ask the question before we kind of dive into this. But Super Bowl, let me know what you guys' Super Bowl food is. Let me know. If you got a Super Bowl food that you got to have at that Super Bowl party, let me know. Put it up on the chat, man. I'm gonna ask the question to my guys here in just a second, but we're going to talk about we're going to look at the over-under, the spread. I want everybody's feedback, who you think is going to win. And let me know if you could put a bet on something out of the over-under, the spread. Let me know what you would put that bet on. Chat, let me know, but also let me know what your Super Bowl food is. And so I'm going to throw it to my guys. If you guys have a Super Bowl party and you got to bring something, what are you bringing to the party? Severe, Chris, which one?
A bucket of chitlins.
Chris Super Bowl.
Don't get him going.
Chris Super Bowl food is pork. Man, if I'm bringing something, I'm gonna bring some soda or something. I'm bringing soda. I'm about to be having my car smelling like funk to feed you motherfuckers. I'm about to bring you these canned ass sodas. But enjoy this candy in a can. But
not even the name brand.
You're getting some Shasta. You get some.
God damn it, LS.
You getting RC Cola.
Some store brand cola.
Exactly. You getting this Safeway Select brand. It just say cola on the side.
Just cola.
It's identified itself for you. It's no mystery.
Look at T4. Hey, T4's just always got to bring some plates and cups. You never know when you need them. All right, I got you.
Hey man, I got some ice in the car, man. Where y'all want me to bring this ice? Man.
God damn it. All right, Chris, what you bringing? What you bringing to the party? That'll be dog.
It depends, man. I'm always a wing guy. I'll bring some wings or a dessert. I'll bring a dessert. Me, man. Hey, I'm telling you, I bring what I want to eat, so I don't care. I might bring an apple cobbler. You never know. So
Oh my God.
That's you ain't never lied. See you, Gabe. Look, that's what I'm telling people about. I'm about to do a store run. Who wants something? They never seen me again. What you want? Okay, you got some Jolly Ranchers over there. You want? Okay, bet. Y'all got your money together? All right, cool. I'm about to run. You ain't never seen me again, bro. Never seen me again.
Oh man. What up, guys? Hey, guys, make sure you guys go hit up Raider Nation Live as well, man. They're always going live throughout the week, man. I think they hit you on Sundays as well, and throughout the week, man, definitely hit them up. Shout out to brother.
Bring a $5 Costco roast chicken.
With the rotisseries.
$5 rotisserie chicken. Where you want me to put this? Chicken greasy. Where you want me to put this greasy ass chicken? I didn't bring no knife to cut it, man. I hope you got some in there.
Hey, look, I'm bringing wings. That's what I do. I'm bringing wings because that's what I want to eat. And look, if I'm just gonna
tacos, some
tacos is fire.
Yeah, 805 down.
Some tacos.
Fire.
Hey, I'm about
But
to
hey,
buy a little grill, bro. In Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh. Oh yeah, we'll make it happen.
looking at that hotel. Hey, look, I shot at to everybody. If you guys are going to be in Pittsburgh, you go in the draft. We're going to be at the draft, so definitely hit us up. Let us know. We're going to be at the draft. We're going to be hanging out all 3 days. We're going to have some fun. Definitely let us know. But look, hey, looking at that hotel we're going to stay at, they might let us put a grill on the outside. So maybe we might need to find a little portable one. I can work with anything when it comes to hit up that barbecue. Let's see. All right, Yvette, the 5-layer nachos.
Okay.
5-layer nachos. Got to bring that dip to the party.
Facts.
See, Gabe, we're talking about food. He's like, hey, bottle of tequila, some stuffed jalapeno poppers, or some stuffed peppers. Yeah, got to do that without question.
Hey, if I'm around the drinks, we gonna have the drinks. Now Leo can't be in charge of no drinks. So.
Don't you do it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Now, if Cheeto Line is around, don't let him bring no beverages. You never know. I ain't gonna say what he brings, but yeah.
Shut up. I'm gonna fix some brisket nachos with some pepper jack smoked queso. There you go. All right, look, he's
Jason throwing down. All right, Jay, bro. You invited to my Super Bowl party, bro.
Come on through. Get
it. Oh man, Raider Nation, bring my appetite. I like your style. I like your style. Oh man, that's some good stuff.
Okay, SoCal, Hustle Man's Chitlin Loaf. Yeah, salute to SoCal. He know.
LS bring some candy from 2022, probably.
You know, somebody's grandma got some of that old candy in her purse. And
man, you know the ribbon candy. Yeah, or them, the what you call it, the it's just like different colors, just a clear wrapper in different colors. It's like the green one.
You never know what you
butterscotch one.
Yeah.
It's like
them, oh man, little hard candies.
Oh man,
can't even get the clear wrapper on.
I haven't even eaten dinner yet, man. It's gonna be rough. I'm trying to eat good too. Mother Moon, deviled eggs. Decorated as football. There you go. Hey,
okay.
I love it. Gotta love it.
They're gonna be farting by halftime.
Oh man. Hey, man, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Cut it off. Oh man. All right. Appreciate it, everybody. All right, let's do this. Guys, let me know what your best bet is. All right, you got Seahawks -4.5. You get the over under 45.5. If you could put a bet on the game, what would you put it on? Again, Seahawks -4.5 or over under 45.5. Let me know. Let me know what your best bet is. A lot of people are basically saying like you cannot sleep on the Patriots. There's more and more people kind of coming out thinking the Patriots are going to take it to the Seattle offense. I know for about 3.5 hours on Sunday, I'm gonna be a Seattle Seahawks fan. I want to make sure that Clint Kubiak can win himself a Super Bowl and get on over here. But I think it's I hate to say it, but I think I might be pulling, at least for me, the under 45.5. I think that's what I might be looking at.
That's where I'm at all day. That's where I'm at all day. All day.
If this man don't score 24 points.
Severe. It's 42-3 Seattle. That's what the score is going to be. That's why I'm putting it.
I can live with that. I can live with that.
No,
look, you better
go for it.
You better.
Quirk's got the over. All right, he's got the over. Seattle all day with the over. Loon, Seattle on the over. Okay, we got the over. Isaiah's rocking the under.
You're all day.
Bueno, Patriots ready for that smoke? Let's see. All right, LSU, you cheating. You're teasing it. You're teasing it to 9.5. I don't know. That's crazy. That's crazy because I don't even know what the odds would be on that. I don't know what odds you're getting, but that's got to be like a probably like a plus 270, something like that. If you try to move that to 9.5, at least plus 270. That's a bold move, though. I like it if that's what you're doing. Big John. I want the Seattle. You want the Seahawks to win, but the Patriots win big. All right, I feel you. LS got the over on 45.5. All right, you shooting for the over. All right. So Chris, man, what's your best bet?
Yeah, I think I'm definitely doing the under. Just because I think both teams are going to have some sustained drives. May not necessarily punch it in. I mean, I mean, Seattle, they're better in the red zone, so I think they're going to win, but I don't think it's going to be a shootout like people think, honestly. So I think the unders for sure. But I do got Seattle pulling it out though.
So Joseph, you got so you're teasing there. You're kind of moving the line as well. Seattle -8.5, Seahawks 32, Pats 21. Big John, you got Patriots win 17-14. All right, man. You supporting the under. I like it. Isaiah just looked at Seahawks -9.5 is only +200.
Oh, I ain't touching that.
Yeah, I think it's depending on what book you're looking at, but
yeah, I'm about to look now.
Yeah, +200. I mean, I could look it up too and just see.
Yeah,
I'd be shocked. Like if you're not getting at least a +270, 280, I wouldn't even touch it. But LS, I'm curious, man. If that's what you did, let me know what odds you're getting on that, because that's got to be wild. Oh, Isaiah. Oh, that's FanDuel, of course, man.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's why I'm looking at FanDuel. I love my FanDuel, bro.
It's so
I love my FanDuel.
Forget that. That's why.
But
yeah, it is +200.
But LS in Australia, bro, there's no holds barred over there. It's like look, this shit is so. It's like I can't even really get any good action in the game over here. Technically, I have to. It's in Cali.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they don't play.
No,
hey, T4, no bets on the Gatorade color, anthem length, coin toss. Trust me, that you could find that bet anywhere.
Yeah.
So I say every year, I think what's the most consistent? I know there was like a stat that like the Gatorade color, it's usually like red. I think it's typically red. I don't know.
I would think it would be like orange or yellow. Those like the
the OG.
Yeah,
there's a consistent color.
Man, it's still traumatized from passing league and then whack ass Gatorade.
Oh, powdery or
okay, so that's more like
that was powdery and don't have no flavor. It is
right.
So Ellis is saying he's getting +305, which makes more sense. Like I thought it was at least like a +270, 280, +305. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Almond glaze 24-20. So you got that under. All right, you got the under. I like it. Chiaya 27-17 Seahawks.
Kind of where I'm at.
Myra take the over 100,000 Bad Bunny groupies.
Oh yeah, I take the over on that for sure. Well, watching for sure. Being there,
right? Yeah, watching. Maybe not there.
They're gonna have ice at the game. Ain't gonna be.
Last year was green. That's wild. Myra's saying, ask Leo. He's the Gatorade expert. All right, we might ask him tonight. I'll ask him.
It's Mr. Gatorade and beer.
Yeah, Gatorade and Modelo.
That's what it is, huh?
Right.
Oh, yeah. God. Yeah, bro. Never is he. I don't even drink. I ain't letting him be the bartender. Man. I think if Seattle does win this game, I think they win big. I think it's like 2+ touchdowns if they do win. But for that very reason, who's the guy that caught the exact score for the national championship game? You're looking at him. Looking at him. Who's the guy that got the exact score?
All right, so what's the score then? Do it again.
Yeah,
do it again. You ain't doing it on our channel.
I did do it. You wasn't here. You was on vacation.
Nah, I thought you did it on
Did I do it?
Yeah, you did it with what's his name?
No, I think I did.
With Pharaoh, didn't you?
I thought I did it here. Maybe.
Oh, did you? Yeah, I thought you did it on Pharaoh.
I thought I did it here. You was on vacation either way. You wasn't talking about the game.
That's true.
You was on vacation either way. I did it with 805. The score for this game will be 24-21 Patriots.
Ooh, all right.
And
wait, I thought you just said they're gonna win by 2 touchdowns.
No, I said if the Seahawks win, it's gonna be by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, he said if the Seahawks win, they're gonna win. They're gonna win big.
If the Seahawks win, they'll win big.
So what'd you say? 24-21?
Patriots. Yeah.
Patriots. 24-21 Patriots. All right. Okay.
24. People 21. Get the under. And look,
still hits the
I'll tell you this right now. If Travion Henderson messing around and win Super Bowl MVP, bro,
we're going live on Sunday.
He's been bad. He's been bad in the playoffs though. The team has struggled overall. Ramondre Stevenson's been solid, but the team overall struggled. Part of that is due to that snow game they was in. But the team really ain't been that great in the playoffs. But if he mess around and get Super Bowl MVP, bro, y'all ain't gonna be able to tell me shit all summer. Y'all better not even watch this. Like, if you were asking Genty guy,
we're throwing it out there.
Go to 805 and Chris channel. Don't even come on my channel.
All right, we're gonna go back up to the big screen. Okay, all right. I want to talk a little bit of Super Bowl. It's gonna be the last time you're gonna see us prior to the Super Bowl. We'll talk about what we're gonna do on Sunday. Obviously, everybody's gonna be watching the Super Bowl. It's gonna be busy. It's gonna be crazy. So, kind of hit or miss whether or not we're gonna hit you guys on a Sunday. We'll talk. I'll talk to my guys and we'll let you guys know. Hit the notification so you do know if we end up going live on Sunday. A lot of people are gonna be going out there partying. If you do party, definitely be safe. LS Seattle 34, New England 17. MVP JSN. Wouldn't be mad at it. It's a pretty decent prediction. So we're going to get on out of here, man. Before we get out of here, definitely double tap that screen before you guys get out of here, but hit that notification so you do know when we go live. We appreciate everybody. But Chris, man, let everybody know what you got going on throughout the week and that show you do with Dub.
That's your boy Chris, Protect the Show podcast. Make sure you guys check me out on this channel every Wednesday, every Sunday with my boys, War Room. And then I got my show with Dub Raider. We drop every Saturday, so make sure you guys you can actually find it on my channel as well under collaboration. So, but also give my boy Dub a follow too and a subscribe. He does good work and it's produced well. So make sure you check it out.
100%, man. Chiaya, you're saying severe. How many turnovers does Darnold have to get your outcome?
Strip sack. Caleb chasing.
Oh, piss off. Okay, severe. Piss off all the Raider Nation all over again. Good job, man.
Man, all the Raiders.
Good job.
All the Raiders over there, man. My guy, Mac Hollins. I got Caleb chasing. Robert Spillane. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Caleb chasing gets a strip sack. Spillane gets an interception. It's going to be overall
it's going to be pandemonium.
Yeah.
Mac Hollins over there too, man.
I always like Mike. I always like.
I love Mac. He's like
Mac.
the perfect wide receiver you get on your team, man.
Yeah.
I remember he cooked us. He did us dirty with the Dolphins. What was that? Was Flores? Was that when Flores was there? It was Fitzpatrick was a quarterback. I would say.
Yeah. I think it was Flores. It would have had to been Flores. It would have had to been because who was there before? Yeah, I forgot who was there.
I'm 42, so I was born the year the last year we were truly good Super Bowl year. So I've only been able to experience the ass kicking in the Super Bowl and
same here.
The 16 and 21 playoff appearances. It's been rough. Try raising kids as Raider fans. It's been a rough go. Shout out to LS.
Candyless household, man.
Candyless household for sure. Yeah, I'm the same way. That's why I hold on to that Hugh Jackson era so much. Because I enjoyed that. Even though we weren't even. I mean, we were mid, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, so. That's one of my favorite times as a Raider fan.
Me too. Yeah. Me too, man.
Teams was exciting.
Right.
All right, Severe, man. Let them know what you got throughout the week.
You guys know what it is, man. The Severe Raider here on YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok, IG, X, Kick, Twitch. You guys know what time it is, man. Sundays and Wednesdays with my guys in the Raider War Room. Tuesdays and Thursdays, the 50-50 show and Around the Shield, man. Tap in on Monday to see just an epic beatdown, man. Just to see an epic beatdown. It's going to be not going to be close. It's not going to be close, man. So, you guys prepare for that. Have some nice comments ready for the other guys, some condolences. Like, oh, man, you guys did your best. At 805, I still love the tape breakdowns. Oh, run down, man. I love your songs, man. I love the Panama Fargo stuff, man. I love it. Have some of those stuff just ready. Just have it copied to your clipboard so you can post it quick. Sounds like
we're gonna have some fun.
And one last thing I would like to say, man, 4.8 yards per carry as a rookie. 4.8 as a rookie. I don't hear no excuses.
For the Bengals.
No,
the Bengals.
Excuses.
After Anthony Munoz. Exactly. Anthony Munoz was gone.
Right?
He was gone.
Charles Grant's goddad was not there.
Oh, man. All right, guys. If you don't know, I'm 805 Raider. My channel's Real Talk Raider Nation. Appreciate you. I rock out with my guys in the Raider War Room on Wednesdays, and on Sundays, we're going to break down game film of the free agents here very shortly. We're also going to break down some game film of the college prospects as well going into the draft. So definitely check in with that. do us a big favor. Hit that notification so you do know when we go live. And hey, let us know, not just in this live, but in the next one. Let us know if you like that Start 'em, Bench 'em, Cut 'em segment. Just something we want to do for the people. Everybody liked it last off season, so we're bringing it back, but a little bit of a twist to kind of, if you get the right guess of that third player, then you get entered into that giveaway that's going to go down on our channels in the Raider War Room on March 11th when free agency hits. So definitely rock with us. We appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate all the members. We appreciate the super chats. We appreciate all the subscribers. We appreciate all y'all viewing. Double tap that screen before you get out of here. We appreciate you. And hit the notification. If we do go live, then you'll know. We'll hit you up this Sunday after the Super Bowl. So we appreciate y'all. Have a good rest of your night. We'll see you on the next one. We're out of here.